Hello, hello, hello. And hello, Advanced War. Thank you for the follow. Enjoy your stay in these bears. Oh, that is it. Welcome back to FE6, or the game previously known as FE6, but is now known as that one version of FE6 with all of Atelius backwards. I'm happy to be back at my place. I went out for like 5 minutes, run to the gas station, grab something to drink, take my trash out, and I get in a small fender bender. As someone decides, you know what? Even though the light's green and I just started moving, I'm in fact going to slam on my brakes. And me, being the young, kind of naive dipshit that I am, I did not take a picture of a collision. I didn't realize until I'd given him my information and he left. I'm like, shit. I neither got his information nor even took a picture of the collision. So I just gotta hope this guy doesn't take me to the cleaners, because I did not do my due diligence to protect myself. Also, hello, Egg Gang. Anyway, it's time for Chapter 20. That's why you call the police. Given the situation, I just would have... My mindset was like, okay, this is a tiny fender bender. And it was. There was no damage to my car, and the only damage to his was a slight scratch on the bumper. It was going like 2 miles an hour. So I'm like, I don't want to call the police. They've got better things to do with a coronavirus thing going around. I don't want them to be like called out to a nothing. Like, because it was a nothing fender bender. The guy seemed reasonable. I mean, obviously he was annoyed that like, God, this idiot hit my car, but like, whatever, you brake checked me. Anyway, I was kind of dumb. Time to continue the tragedy's decay. Anyway, Nimi shed some light on Burn's dragons, with many questions still left unanswered. Roy directs his troops towards a large manor on the edge of Bulgar. Oh, wow. Hello, egg people. Watching me on Mang's Twitch. Why don't you come over here and bolster my numbers? Because this is Fire Emblem, and big numbers are how you win. Anyway, back to Bulgar. There are two Fire Emblem games that I would definitely never claim to be able to hang with Mangs in. One of them is FE6, the other one is Conquest. I'm not surprised that he got through it. Like, were there ever a hard Fire Emblem game for him to get through relatively unscathed? It would be Conquest. Fuck you. No, fuck you. Anyway, we gotta pick some units because Sakai massacred my squad. If you'll see down there, about half of the deaths were from last chapter. Everyone from Douglas on was a kill in last chapter. Roy gets a fucking horse in this game? Yeah, Mangs, Roy promotes with a Knight's Crest. He doesn't even have a story promotion. He can promote with a Knight's Crest. He goes from 7 move to 8 move, and he becomes an Ellawood Lord. Like, is really good. Maybe a bit too good, but it's really good. Am I allowed to reapply for Twitch part? My mindset on that, and I will thank all you follows in just a second. My mindset on the Twitch partner thing is, I was gonna wait and see where my numbers were for this month, because the reason they rejected me last time was because some of my streams did not meet the minimum requirement, even though my average was considerably above. So I've been pragmatic about when I was streaming, only streaming when I can steal the Mangs crew. And now, I'm probably going to wait until after Conquest, because I'm not even sure if Twitch is going to be very well staffed given the situation. Okay. I can't field Milady, because she is canonically dead. Nope. Bartray, I guess? Blame Final Fantasy? It's kind of Final Fantasy. Oh yeah! We'll use Lowen! There we go, we can use Lowen. There's a Conquest on this channel. 2 days. 2 days. Okay, I'll be honest, I used OJ as a meme, but I don't think he'll be able to really do anything. Like, okay, Dorothy's kind of slow, but she's a sniper, and I don't have too many of those. Did I update my ROM? I did. So, whatever changes you did, by the way, Brunhilde, for those of you who don't know, is one of the developers of this ROM hack. And they have been so kind as to kind of lead me by the hand through some of this bullshit. Anyway, it seems like a lot of you coming from Conquest followed, so thank you very much. I'm gonna go down the list real quick. KJ Lillian, Omewrecker, D.E. Redder, Advanced Warrior, Lucas Miss, Blood Wolf John, Denim Satyr, Unknown Dodo, G1Q9, Mr. Biter, Nicholas Stroyd, King Thomas 122nd, Zox, Lock Luster, Yanni Boy, Krom Mata, Yoko Kazuo, Darkheart 562, Nono-chan, Ninja Fa, Orange Jedi, Nenimpu, or God, Neppengoop, Frost, Hema Lucina, KML, Findauser, Basilard, Rex, Don't Panic, what, 444, and hey, look at that, Alan the Cavalier has resubscribed. It's not enough to get you on my squad, given that you are, yeah, you're gonna get massacred, but I appreciate your free Twitch money nonetheless. Enjoy Titania for Gun. Also, the JKLB is resubscribed for a second month in a row. Thank you, Egg Gang. Okay, anyway, we're gonna go ahead and... so we have, as far as like pre-promotes that we can use, we have Lowen, we have Hugh, we have Deke. As much as I'd like to use OJ, okay, Boars, yes, my Ellen's god tier, my Ellen will not die. Ray. Oh, Rose, you subbed when I wasn't streaming. Oh shoot, thank you for resubbing, I appreciate it. I enjoyed Titania for Gun and the other two, and I'm sorry I wasn't streaming yesterday. I was frantically trying to catch up on work. I did not catch up on that work. Here's hoping Mecha doesn't, like, wring my neck. Anyway, let's check map real quick. Are there any chests or doors that I need to... Okay, there are a lot of chests. Astolfo, you're coming with me. Yeah, if you do want to know when Conquest starts, I mean, I will shill that shit everywhere, so if you follow me on anything, you'll know when it starts, but... I won't say no to more followers. Anyway. You is got beast staves, so it's worth. In the middle are 2 bolting sages. What the fuck? Why? Okay. You can't cheer, it won't let you? I don't know what's up with that. I have not disabled anything. Okay, Percival, definitely. Klein, yes. Astolfo, yes. Dorothy, yes. Yes. Bolting Sages are vanilla, but Bolting Sages are stupid, and I assumed you'd be better than that. Okay, I have a chicken to soak Boltings. I'm just not gonna bring Merlinus. Okay. Is Lilina dead? Yeah, Lilina died right after I got the armoreds. So let's go ahead and re-equip everyone, because I lost a lot of shit when my boys died, but I did not lose legendary weapons. I think. I hope. I still got the Durandal. Mergleis has not been gotten. Got the Armads. Haven't gotten the Maltat. I got the Forblaze. I got the Aureola, and I don't have the other ones yet. Yeah, Shin just murdered Lilina. Came out of nowhere with his 3-range bows. Okay, so what am I gonna need here? I will probably... Is it too late to submit a core? Core submissions have not even opened yet. Alright, don't worry. 2 days before I, like, grandiosely announce Core Quest to the world. Except for the people that are here currently. Okay, well, good news is, less competition for killer bows, so Boars is good. If this man dies, the run's over. So much so, do I have any, like, stat boosters I can get? Goddess Icon. I mean, if you submit a corn, you will have to, like, I pick from the people who are in the stream, so. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and barrier. I'm gonna barrier. Silence, fucking... Unlock. What level should your corn be? Okay. I realize there are more of you in stream than normal, and like, thanks for that, by the way. Big numbers. I like big numbers. Thank you for that. Also, thank you for gifting us up, Nep, to Den Halton. Den Hotten. Let's go with that. And thank you for the follow, Checkman. Corn Quest. I run it a little differently than Mangs. You do not need to have a copy of Fates. You don't even need a 3DS. Hell, you don't need like any sort of a... All you need is an internet connection in a few minutes. You submit your Corn's parameters through a Google Sheets, and I, with the help of some of my mods that I do not deserve, they help me out way too much. We make the Corn, we manually insert it. It is leveled like per average stats. So you don't need to level up a Corn, you don't need to give me your friend code. You just fill out the form, show up to the stream, and hope you get lucky. Anyway, item list. Do I have... Oh, shit. Cecilia died of my Hamern. Damn it. Cecilia died of a bunch of my good stuff. Okay, that's bad. Oh, wait, no. I have my Hamern. Fuck yeah. And my Warp. And my... Huh, I feel like I should have lost some of these staves. What happened last? Sakei happened, 3-range bows happened, a 1% critical on Douglas happened, with an armor slayer, cause fuck me, I guess. Barrier, silence, divine. I mean, I do need, like, amend. West, I can give you Tina's stuff. Can you do, like, anything else? I feel like this is just gonna be a pure water. Yeah, item list. I'm gonna go ahead and take one on Roy. Because Roy can't die. I mean, we're already at Bronze Man status, so I guess it doesn't matter that much, but need a pure water. Boars definitely needs a pure water. So much so that I'm gonna go ahead and... It's a conquest. Here's the thing about, like, Corn Quest is really only fun because Conquest is, like, fun to play. Were it anything else, it would not be nearly as fun. Brave Axe? Portrait break it? Oh, shit. Gisafon died with it. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. I will continue to do preps. Give me, like, 2 minutes. This is, like, my insurance calling me. I got an offender bender a little while ago, so, 2 minutes. Sorry. Be right back. Okay, preparation's finished. Insurance agent talked to. My ass is thoroughly covered. 3 cheers for the dash cam that I did not know I had. Buy a dash cam, or better yet, buy a car with a dash cam that you don't know exists that's just been recording all the time. Oops. Okay, sorry about that. I didn't mean to kind of leave y'all high and dry. Actually, oh, it's fog of war. I should give Astolfo a torch. Torch. Did your bits go through? Yes, they did. Okay, catching up. Chad gets followed. Hikaru used 40 bits. Who will live, who will die? Find in the next episode, or in, like, right now. And Kra and Nasara, thank you for the follow. I hope you all enjoy your stay here. I know this is probably a bit different of a vibe than a lot of you are used to if you're coming from Mang's stream, but I hope you still have a good time here. Consider promoting Astolfo. All right. Wait, do I have a hero's crest? Or did I? I do. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah. I don't think there's anyone else I'm gonna really use, so I don't. Sword transfer. You'll actually be a kind of okay combat unit. You have sea swords transfer. Can I give you like a killing edge or something? You know what? I'll give you Al sword then. How did Wendy die? Wendy died in a recruitment chapter. I refused to promote Barth as the game intended, and I was punished because of which. Okay, so looking at things, scary things, very scary things. Halberd, Devil Axe, Brave Axe. Boy! There better not be fucking longbows. Better not. And what's over here? We've got just an armor slate. Okay. So I do need to be careful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is one thing that can, there are 2 things that can fuck over boars. Magic and armor slayers of max speed myrmidons, because this thing hurts. It's triple effectiveness. So go ahead and actually, Ellen, do you have, what's the barrier staff? That's C. So I'm gonna give a barrier. Okay. I'm sorry to have taken so much time here. I'm gonna give a barrier staff to Hugh. Ellen is just a better combat unit, and her massive magic can make better use of the sleep staff. I think Ballista has 15 range, don't quite remember, but... Alright, chicken. We're gonna need you to do some stuff. Merciful... Okay, 10 range, thank you. Also, I lost my dancer, which that sucks. Are heavy spears in this I haven't seen one. I want to say heavy spears are only an FE7 thing, as far as GBA goes, but I could be wrong. Anyway, chapter 7, or not 17, 20. I can't read. The Silver Wolf. Now, where's the fools outside fail? The enemy's in the mansion of Benyon. We're in Benyon. I will never stop pointing this out because I think it is the one visual flaw of this hack. Everything else is fantastic. I don't think the backgrounds are doing what you want them to. I think they're more of a distraction than a boon. Oh yeah. So for those of you who are asking, like, hey, why It takes forever for my chat to pop up on stream. As it turns out, there is an option for this. I'm gonna lower my chair so I'm in frame. There's an option for that. I was on normal latency. I put it on no latency, so I should be able to respond to chat very quickly. I think you're too associated with them being Intellius. For things like, for example, the jail cell where Hector dies, the perspective doesn't match up. There are some where it's okay, but there are others where it looks completely out of place. A lot of the village backgrounds are okay, but just they aren't designed for the height of GBA portraits, I admit. Again, this is just my opinion. This hack is, like, it is wonderful. There is a lot of love, a lot of work, a lot of creativity put into this hack, and please do not mistake my nitpicking for, like, me shitting on the hard work of this hack, because I don't like FE6. I am enjoying myself here. Or at least I was enjoying myself until you murdered Wold. Arcadia. Nothing. Also, is the game audio okay? Every now and again when I switch audio devices, my, like, volume mixer resets. Fun fact, or maybe fun me like taking the piss here, I'm pretty sure this song shares some chordal structure with Tiki's theme, or the FE7 like da 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 da, like that one. Legend of the Divine Dragons goes by many names. I think the Arcadia like talkie theme shares some chordal structure, or maybe I'm just hearing things. Yeah, Amans, your banana child got... I gotta say, I did not like Lou. I did not like Lou beginning of the game. He got the 4 blaze, and he's doing work. General Douglas, I will avenge... Get the fuck off my death counter! Roach is here! Get the fuck off my death counter. Okay. So apparently the thing about Roach only coming in a case where Douglas dies in Roach's recruitment chapter was a bug that they fixed. So Roach, sweetheart, goodbye. There's now a hole in my death counter. I do not care. The Chad Roach! So for those of you unaware, Roach is just like a random jobber in vanilla FE6, but he and a couple other bosses just were made recruitable because why the fuck not? When Douglas is alive, he serves as like an FE9 Tanith, where Roy can talk to Douglas and he will summon Roach and a few generic NPCs to serve as green units. When Douglas dies, if Roach is recruited, Roach will join the party. And my man comes with a Witchblade! The Wishblade! And a Brave Lance and a Silver Bow. 20 con, this man is massive. Honestly, this guy's really fucking good. He's a level 3 general. I honestly think you should bump his level up by 10. These are not stats for a level 3 general. I could easily max out his defensive stats. Like, you need to bump up his level here. Oh no, before we do this, I need to go ahead and make sure animations are on for Nime, Roach, and that I actually pull up their growths. Growth rates. Okay. So, Roach has growth rates. And apparently he's supposed to come at level 10. That is not the case here, so consider fixing that. But his growth rates are as follows. 90 strength, for some reason. 70 skill, 65 speed, 60 luck, 50 defense, 55 resist. Wait, no, that can't be right. 90 HP, 70 strength, 65 skill, 60 speed, 50 luck, 55 defense, 60 resistance. Oh, turn on Percy's animation. Oh, whoops. Yeah, this guy's busted. This is a man that can live amongst giants. Like, compared to boars, this guy needs 10 more levels on him, easily. Anyway, yeah, Roach. Very good. But let's talk about Battle Grandma. Nime, one of my favorite characters in the entire series, and a feather in Fire Emblem 6's cap for having, like, very interesting character design that oftentimes buck the anime pretty archetype. So Nime, she's a druid. Her growths are as follows: 25 HP, 15 magic, 15 skill, 15 speed, 5 luck, 15 defense, 20 resistance. Who fucking cares? She's level 19. What we really care about is how her base stats were adjusted. So, scrolling down to find Nime, she got an extra level. She has 1 extra point of magic, 3 of skill, equal speed, 1 extra luck. Wait, no. 4, I'm sorry. Okay, so she has 5 more HP, 5 more magic, 4 more skill, 4 more speed, equal luck, equal defense, and 2 more resistance. She also got a point in Constitution, so good job, Grandma. She comes with Flux, Eclipse, Physic, and Torch. And of course, S and A. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm okay with this. The devs have been telling me that endgame just gets kind of nuts, so I'm cool with having another staff bot. Here's the thing, though. I cannot let these Ballista touch her. If Ballista touch Nime, Nime die. But if Ballista don't touch Nime, Nime kill. Yeah, I love Nime. Oh, because he's meant to auto level. 10 is for him as a soldier. Okay. I still think a level 3 general with those growths are too much, personally. And I don't know how it's coded in. Maybe addressing that might be impossible, but I do think it is worth taking a look at. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and banana boy this man. He's gonna 9% crit you in the name of Chad. Hey, Brunhilde, out of curiosity, do you happen to know the range of Ballista? Just like off the top of your head. I'm scared. Holy shit, Lou leveled magic. I know Lou, he's basically an Easter egg unit, and like, I have a different philosophy on unit design than I know a lot of people do, but it'd be cool. It'd be cool if you just tone him down a wee bit. 3 to 15, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Long Ballista. Sure would be great if oh, it's a killer Ballista. Okay, 1, 2, 3. It's a killer Ballista, so groovy. Okay, Hugh, you're gonna go ahead and barrier up boars. Where's Dayan? Sue and Shin are alive. Did I need to deploy Shin? Or does Dayan come turn 1? I could have sworn Dayan was like a... Oh, and like turn... Okay. Look, me and not knowing mechanics from Fire Emblem, like, name a better combination. Okay, so... Okay, your resistance is not great. I would like to... Okay... So I want to kill this guy because he has a sword reaver and a hammer, and that's a little spooky. But there's a good chance that I can get bolting. And I can't lose Sue. So I could... Oh, actually, never fucking mind. I got boars. Okay. Giving your armors the boots is not a pitfall when your armors are the only thing holding your fucking team together and they have 2-3 range bows. Fuck you. Boars is good. He's gonna wield every legendary weapon. Boars good. What do you mean 7 move boars? This is 8 move boars, baby. 6 move. 6 plus 2. We're good. See, the good thing about boars is if he does come to heroes, there's no fucking way he's gonna be a shitty armor demote. Or, ooh, actually he's in armor, so he probably won't demote. But if he does, I will build him. I make you this solemn vow. Okay, I do actually still need to use Sue to kill you. So I could trade. Okay, Nime won't be doing anything, so I could... Does Clayton have a speed to kill? But he doesn't have a weaponry. Good old Dorothy. Okay, so we're gonna go... This game has Thracia trade, which I appreciate. We're gonna Kirabo you. There we go. What about Braum? Braum's never getting into heroes. I'm sorry. It's not happening. Like, I can reasonably foresee Boars getting in with, like, a Lilina ult or something. Like a Roy Lilina duo hero. Braum's never making it in. It's not happening. Okay, so I gotta move Bartray. And then I will Thracia trade, Nime, barrier up, Sue. Can I just, like... Can I fuck your entire day? Oh, God. Ellen's so good! Okay, it's mystery trade. Fine. A mystery trade. Fine. We'll call it that. I don't mean to sleep on your boy. Ellen's so good, and there's no fucking way the bolting sages will do anything to me. Silence. Okay. Okay, so I actually cannot let Sue die. Sue is a game over condition, essentially. Because I need to keep her, Shin, and Dain alive until I get the side quest for the Murglice. And yes, it is the Murglice, it's not the Mulagir, fuck you. Mulagir does not roll off the tongue. Don't know why they changed it. Kinda dumb. Oh god fucking damn it. Ah! That's fine. We're fine. We're not fine. We're actually very not fine. Oh shit, 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 I can't get to you. Okay. So, I can rescue you, and I can move back, and then I can... rescue Sue. Yeah, the Murglice is not in FE7. You're thinking the Rien Fletch. Which, by the way, I find it funny that they continue to give Lynn the Murglice as if it is her legendary weapon. Or the Solkati as if it is her legendary weapon. Because it ain't. Like, I would have taken the Rien Fletch over that. And I'm not even saying giving her the Murglice isn't thematically appropriate. Just like... of all the FE7 characters you give a Murglice to, it would make more sense to give it to Bartray. Give me a Bo Bartray ult. I want that. Give Lynn the Monikati. You won't, because you're weak. But you should. We're gonna give a chicken a kill, because I want the... what the fuck's your res? Ah, your res is infinite. Great. Good old chicken. Would have gained the Murglice instead of the Solkati in FE7, that would make a lot more sense. The only problem is, like, it would require Lynn be promoted. And the game cannot necessitate that. As such, they weren't able to. And it would be even better if they just, like, I don't know, maybe gave... maybe just, like, upgraded the Monikati, because it's a Sword of a Soul? Oh, fucking hell. Who's got my silent? Okay, this is not... I'm gonna have to weather the storm for this turn. Mulagir is the German translation of Mergleis. I mean, the Mulagir is the current English translation of Mergleis, but personally, I prefer the Mergleis. I think it rolls off the tongue a lot better. The Mulagir is just like... sounds like a cow, alright? Should heroes add promotion? I don't know how to fix heroes. I can give you a bunch of, like, maybes, but the fact of the matter is, I don't fucking know how to fix it. Item, Hero's Crest. Listen, buddy. Don't you dare die on me. Alright. Astolfo, I'm sorry your wife's dead, but, I split up the party. One of the cardinal sins of D&D. HP, strength, skill, speed, defense, resistance, and con. You got some points in that, but they happen too fast for me to see. Why isn't this FE7 torch? Why does the staff even fucking exist? I'm guessing, yeah, you don't have it. Alright, let's hope I don't get fucking steamrolled here by bolting sages. My son! My son! Amen, son! Okay, we're good. What am I scared for? Because there are 2 bolting sages. And if he... oh, yeah, you can't sleep the roach. Okay, well, that's probably gonna hit. Hey, bolting sage! You fucked up! Why I swear at you? Well, you see, I am a naughty boy. I'm a naughty boy that uses the swears. Okay, shit. I got an idea. Do I have a silence? I do. Okay, so if I can silence this bolting sage, I don't have to kill him. Yes. Good old Nime and her fucking massive magic stat. Goodbye. Be silent. Do I have a restore? Did I bring a fucking restore staff? Oh shit, did I not bring a restore staff? No. Oh no, I forgot to bring a restore staff. The restore died of Celica. Ah, shit, it died of Cecilia, you're right. Well, that'll be interesting. So, I need to kill you. You are very spooky. Oh, yeah, you think I'm afraid? Oh, I'm not afraid of a sword master. Have Roach fight something? Roach can't reach anything presently. Hey, Hex, thank you for the resub. Oh, you're asking why Cecilia is the best unit of all time. I will always have a soft spot for Cecilia. It's not at all due to gameplay. Just because, like, the video on why Cecilia is good in general was the first thumbnail I ever made, and it's kind of what got me my gig, and I'm still proud of it. A lot of my early shit I think is horrendous. Hell, some of my recent stuff I think is horrendous. Okay, that's spooky. But that thumbnail I'm still proud of. Okay, so I can just see everything now. Great. Physic. No, not her waifu video. Mangs made a, like, kind of a shitpost way back when on the Cecilia versus Zephiel scene where Cecilia's a general and she murders Zephiel. And that was the thumbnail, the first thumbnail I ever made for him. And I'm still proud of that. I think it holds up. Okay. I think I have a braid. I don't. Oh shit, I don't have. Okay. Chicken, what say you? What say you, chicken? Okay, so I can probably sue chicken. That's 59, that's 49. It's worth a shot. Good. I like the Marita one. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, when I started working, like doing stuff for Mangs, I say working for Mangs, but yeah, I guess when I started working for Mangs, I wasn't entirely sure on what his like personal branding was. So I'm like, okay, well he can be a like kind of raunchy at times and like he makes shit posts. So what if like I was just unreasonably horny in some of these thumbnails? And I was just like, hey, you know what? We're just gonna crop it. Like the weird Camilla Donald Trump shitpost. Eventually I got more of a handle on like what to use for Mangs' branding. And part of it was back then I was not comfortable deviating from what I thought his original branding was, but now I'm comfortable like establishing branding for him. I'm talking about the Marita like follow-up critical coefficient video. That Mangs apparently got like yelled at on Twitter about, but it's Twitter. You can get yelled at about anything there, so what does it matter? It is always the ones of semen that I have to crop. Okay, you got L-Fire, you got 30. What's my res? My res is pretty good. I can get Lance rank up. Where the fuck can I sleep? I don't currently see this. Ooh, Silence Boy is a little scary. Okay, I think Silence Guy's in the middle, right? No, Silence Boy is off to the side. I'll go ahead and do that. There is no restore staff, so that would stop me from having to deal with having no restores. Wow. Sure would be a shame if you didn't have a resistance stat. It's nice being able to talk to you guys in closer to real time. HP, speed. Fuck yeah, speed. I think she hit the speed threshold I need. Yep, 24. This Ellen is gonna be good through endgame. Okay, so that'll give me time to push forward. I can go ahead and... So, I can't do that. Okay. Do that. How I been? I've been better. Hopefully the old guy who I ran into at like 3 miles per hour because he brake checked me, does not take me to the cleaners for not... I don't have a killer bow. Okay, I can deal with that. Careful with that ballista over there. Don't worry. Don't you worry. I mean, even if Roy didn't early promote, the fact that you gave him Marth move I think was almost enough. I don't think he needed a horse. Killer axe. You have 41. I have... Ooh, okay, that's a little spooky. Okay. just in case. I mean, it's not gonna happen, but like, maybe. No, the Rune Blade. Do I have one? Okay, that's super lucky. Okay, so I can now guarantee a kill on you, and I can stay out of this guy's range. I can put Lou there and trade, and we're good! Hooray! I mean, I would have figured out some other solution. I probably would have just burned a staff use, or risked boars. Okay, what's your crit? Your crit's 10. You cannot crit me. I have crazy luck. Eclipse has meme hit, so I'm gonna give Killer Axe. Wait. Go ahead and send Roach over here. Brand, Storm Sword. Well, maybe. That's honestly too shaky for me to really burn a use for. What's my defense? My defense is 25. I'll be fine. I got 10 speed, so I'm getting doubled. That's 20 damage. Whatever, it's Roach time. One shot, one kill. Have I decided my build? I will... Nope. I have not decided anything. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I would have loved nothing more than to spend today playing Final Fantasy VII and just, like, having a bopping good time. But I had work I needed to do, and I still have work I need to do. I have something that I have owed Mecha for a long time. He asked me for a while ago, and I just kept pushing him down the queue. And I continue to do that to my own detriment. Why not stream it? Here's the thing. I'm being pragmatic. And while, like, I would have a great time with it, and I'm sure a lot of you would enjoy seeing it, it is still outside of what I would consider the pragmatic stream game. No, it's... Ikari, it's not any sort of rushed thing. It's rather something that he asked me for, like, over a month and a half ago. And just due to all of the things I've had to do as of late. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. All the things I've had to do as of late, and just me forgetting. Just straight up, like, irresponsible. I just forgot that he asked me about this for, like, a month of me having free time, so... That will be my evening. Hilarious! I mean, credit where credit's due. I have built a small but active community of, like, Final Fantasy people on my server, which, that's cool as shit. So I'm sure some of you would care, and, like, enough of you would care to where I'd be comfortable doing it, but I'd also kind of, like, I just don't want to give Twitch any reason. If I apply for partnership again, I don't want to give Twitch any room. Yo, what up, Dan? Welcome to wherever this is in Tellius. Is that a vanilla? It might be the improved one. I know it exists somewhere, but I'm not sure if this is it. I think I can talk to you, Sue. Okay, do any of you two have armor slayers? Oh, wow! Oh, shit. Okay, you do. That's a problem. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if I kill you and you have... Oh, yeah, I'm just going to fucking murder you. Good talk. Good murder, good talk. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and just Lightbrand you. By the way, Mags, I'm not sure if you're still here. I know you kind of laughed at Lightbrand and FE7, but this Lightbrand is very good. Like, this is worth a Hammer'n IMO. Yeah, its 2 range is still like the 10 damage, but it is a 12 might sword. Decent hit with 60 uses. I will give Dian a quick look once I recruit him, don't you worry. But for now, I want to just keep my train of thought up. Yeah, don't spoil the... Okay, look, I get it. Final Fantasy VII has been out for a long time, and it's like, its big twist was the original, like, the cake is a lie spoiler of the internet. But out of courtesy for those 10 people who don't know, maybe just keep it on the DL here. Boar's good. Okay, don't meme on Armor Slayer. Armor Slayer one-shot Douglas. And honestly, like, Armor Slayer Myrmidons are probably... Okay, Armor Slayer Sword Masters would be terrifying. If this guy had an Armor Slayer, I'd be in trouble. But he doesn't, so fuck him. You won't crit me, right? You won't crit me. You won't do it. You won't do, please don't fucking crit me. Please, I know it would be funny, but like, okay, thank you, Dorothy. I'm running out of snipers, and I kind of need you guys. No, I'm looking forward to the FF7 remake. It was a game that was slightly past my time. Like, ever so slightly past my time, so I could not really super enjoy it, but... Storm Sword. I can rescue you out. But, like, it was a game, it was one of those, like, watershed games when I was growing up on the internet, where, like, everyone would talk about, yeah, Final Fantasy VII, and you watch Newgrounds animation, I hope you're ready for a bunch of FF7 references, because that's all you're gonna get. Can I rescue Percy? What's my aid? My aid's 17. Okay, we're fine. I will rescue you out with Lou. God, I love the I really, really love the updated paladin animation. Okay, I will take Percy, drop Percy, talk to your granddad, Pappy. Salvage animations are like, it's so good. Grandfather. Sue, you are unharmed. Thanks to this army, yes? Oh wow, where have I heard that before twice now? Well, you know what, Sue, credit where credit's due. At least they address your story beat. They don't just, like, forget about it and then toss it in the A support of, like, the worst support in the entire history of the series. I will forever be salty. Anyway, we got Sue. We're gonna send Sue over here to help deal with these guys. This is Dayan, the Silver Wolf. Known as the Silver Wolf, chieftain of the Kutala clan, has a shitty son. In comparison, base stats wise, Dayan, same level, 6 extra points of HP, 4 of strength. Oh my god, 4 of strength, 7 of skill, 4 of speed, 2 of luck, 4 defense, equal resistance, equal con, and he comes with S rank bows and C. Very good, all things considered. His gross are as follows. 60 HP, 20 strength, 35 skill, 15 speed, 20 luck, 25 defense, and 0 resistance. So he's not going to grow much past this, but hey, look! 3 range bows! Hey, look! Oh, okay, I thought you were going to die. I can't actually move you, so... Tempest, you were on thin fucking ice. I have booted people for pettier reasons. Are you out of sleep staves, maybe? Yeah, I actually can't. I gotta wait for Roach to wake up because ain't no one rescuing this boy. Anyway, we have enough archers over here. I think we'll send Dan over here. Just get some chip damage. Actually, I can just leave my animations on 2 because I no longer have a bard and all of my staff bots see combat. So I know I no longer have to worry about individual animations. Alright. Let's see. Owen's got 21 defense. I'll keep him over here. We'll send Nime. Just in case. If you were to remove all staff animations? I guess, yeah. But there are some staff animations that I kind of like to see. Things like sleep or like essentially status staves, because then you have a few seconds to recoil in horror as you realize that your like carefully laid plans are fucked. I mean, you don't have to trash Roy. Like, Roy may not be my cup of tea, but you don't have to, like, you don't have to trash the poor boy. And we'll send him here, and we're gonna split the party, because that worked out very well last time. Oh, they do have map animation, that's true. Oh no, boar! Ah, you're not. The boars will not be moved. Oh no, Roach. I wish they didn't give Roy a horse. I'm of a mind that I think there were probably better ways to go about it, because I do think that Roy could still have a story promotion and be fine. The issue you run into is that Roy reaches level cap, and having him see combat just results in EXP loss. I would be fine if, like, the Master Lord Roy promotion, given that you upped normal Lord to be essentially Marth. But, like, I get it, because story-wise, it doesn't make sense for him to, well, actually, I guess he could promote a few chapters earlier. If it would be possible to raise the level cap past 20 and raise the caps of Vanilla Lord to something, and then, but I don't think that's possible. Like, I think Night Lord is cool, and I think it is a more meta balancing of Roy, but I also don't think it fits. I don't think Night Lord Roy really fits the character as just being Marth, but worse. What do I get over there? Do I? But I have to, like, warp someone in here? I don't see a cracked wall. And raise level caps to 31. Maybe consider... Look, this is just me, like, spitballing. Also, god damn it, like, can you not? Like, this is just me spitballing, but maybe this is an idea being thrown to what is essentially a finished hack. So it will not be taken seriously. And I get that, but maybe, just maybe, raise the level cap of Vanilla Lord, raise his caps a little more, and then as long as he has 7 movement to begin with, like, Unpromoted Roy was one of my best combat units. Him having a horse is nice, but it's not paramount. So I can safely open this. Because I don't think his promotion needs to be tied to the Binding Blade. It makes sense, and I get it, but like, it doesn't have to be the case. Like, I feel like it would be fixing Lynn's promotion in FE7 just by like, oh, brave Lynn, Hergadurgadur, the enemy, will give her a horse. She had a horse in the ending of Lynn mode, so it makes sense. And like, yeah, that does make sense. I'm not like entirely poo-pooing it, but you know, there are other ways to do it. Also, how... Okay, 3 turns of silence. I can kill you. So I can go ahead and... Ooh, that's scurry. I don't like that. What's your defense? Your defense is 13, 16. We have a winner. We don't have a winner. I lied. Do you have a brave? Wait a second. That is B. You don't have B lances yet, do you? Damn it. A 3rd tier promotion? That is possible within the FE8 engine. I don't know if it's possible within the FE7 one. Or FE6 one. 13. God damn it. I mean, I can just, like, stab you. That'd work. I mean, I get that's how classes work in GBA. I just don't know what differences. I have not looked at FE6's engine at all. So I don't know what, if any, differences exist. Can you do me a favor and just, like, stand there and eat these bows real quick? Thanks. Rescue you. And I don't have to deal with you gaining the ability to speak again. What did you get for your free 5-star summon? I got Micaiah, which I like Micaiah. I don't really have a use for her build-wise, but I don't know, I like her. Like, Dancing Micaiah is... Like, my Aether Raids core is Dancing Micaiah, Legendary Lyn, and like... It's really just those two. They just sort of shit on everything, and that's how I keep in tier 20-something. Actually, wait, 2 fuckers have... No, you... I will probably still have to... How do you think this stands up to base FE6? I am not a good person to ask for this, because I'm a person who did not really smile upon vanilla FE6 much. My opinion of vanilla FE6 is, aside from Zephiel, I think it was just a worse FE, like, a worse FE1, essentially. Pitch this to Mangs? I am pitching this to Mangs by playing it and having him see it. God damn it. Wake the fuck up, Roach! Actually, wait. Oh, I can just... I can just attack from back here. Do you have a bow? You don't have a bow, so you're dead. Cool. I think Mangs' insight would be a little more valuable than mine here, because I'm coming from the perspective of someone who did not like FE6 from either a story or a gameplay perspective. It was one of my least favorite Fire Emblems. This is Mangs' favorite Fire Emblem. So I think the changes made, you'd get a more interesting perspective if you talked to him on it. And you may very well get that perspective. I mean, I'm kind of in agreement. I think he would... His opinion of what makes a good Fire Emblem in terms of balance and my opinion on what makes a good Fire Emblem in terms of balance differ greatly. As such, I'm not sure he would smile upon all of the changes made. But like, they are interesting changes, and there is obviously, like, even if you're not a fan of all of the changes, it is more than apparent that a lot of love went into this. Like, a lot of love. Oh no. Don't worry, boars. Oh. Yeah, okay, you're just up fucking here for some reason. Sure. Sure, that's fine. Like, you do, like, this hack does address a bunch of, like, balancing issues in FE6. And that's to say nothing of a graphical and animation overhaul. Like, whether or not you're a fan of how these changes were made, I think it's pretty universal that some changes needed to be made. It's 3, I think I need 2 more. Like Armor Knights. Armor Knights are almost irredeemably bad in FE6 proper. They don't work. And I think giving them full weapon triangle control is something that I would do personally. Like, that has been my fix for Armor Knights. Like, make them Hectors and remove weapon triangle. Like, make Cavaliers the single weapon guys. Like, even when they promote. Make Armor Knights the master of the weapon triangle. And just, like, introduce more armor slaying options. That makes them an interesting option, but not, like, something that is over-centralized. I'll admit, like, I like that Knights have the same movement as infantry. I think Generals could still stand to have Hector movement. I would personally I would take a page from Heroes, actually. I would make a variant of boots that are, call them Armor Boots. Make them only usable by Armor Knights. And we're just gonna fucking wait. Yeah, I gotta wait for Roach to wake up, which... that might be a lot. Because, like, the whole giving Armor Knights the boots is a pitfall because you could give them to Cavaliers. One, giving them to mounted units, it does not make sense. From, like, a purely... from an item perspective, it does not make sense that giving boots to Cavaliers or Wyvern Knights or Falcon Knights makes them go any quicker. So personally, I would introduce a variant of boots that are only usable by Armor Knights to incentivize, like, hey, they are not competing with other units for this particular movement boost. You can make it just like a 1-move boost. You don't have to make it 2. Just make it a 1-movement boost. Like, hey, if you're using an Armor Knight, here you go. It's like the Delphi Shield. It's like, hey, this can mitigate one class, like the class weakness of 1 unit. Or hell, if you want, you can make it an item that they have to hold, so it'll take up an inventory space. Because it's not like... honestly, if you really wanted to fuck over Armor Knights, you know what you would do? You would make an Anima Tome or a Dark Tome that was effective against armors. Because they already have shit res. If there was a magical tome that was effective against them, it would just be a perfect counter. I don't think the Delphi Shield is dumb, personally, at least within the context of, like, FE6, FE7. Like, Delphi is the Elysian god of the sky, so it kind of makes sense. Also, I can do that. So I can unlock. It makes sense that the Delphi Shield, like, mitigates the weakness of flyers. You generally only get the Delphi Shield late into the game. Also, Wishblade time. You only get the Delphi Shield really late into the game, and you only ever get 1. So you're, like, you have to figure out which of your flyers you can give it to. Armor Knights tend to be bad no matter what, TBH. They don't have to be, though. And they shouldn't have to be, personally. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and just start wailing on ya. Personally, if you're gonna give how many? Okay, 2 shots left. If you're gonna give armors infantry movement, then you need to give them a distinctive weakness that separates them from soldiers. Like, they all need to have shit speed, and there need to be an abundance of armor slaying weapons. can probably take care of you next turn. Well, that to Douglas. I got 1% crit by a fucking Nomad Trooper with an Armor Slayer. Alright. Why would a Nomad Trooper even have an Armor Slayer? That's not a Sakaean weapon. Oh no, Roach! Maybe this stole. Yeah, you know, I can see that. Dragonstones are not infinite in this town. Fuck off, stop silencing all of my magic, boys. Damn it. I don't have a Brave Bow anymore, which makes me a little sad. Okay. You don't have any crit on me. So I could just go in and I could rescue you out and I could heal. I think I'll do that. So, Sue time. I really don't think armors need to be lance inclined. Oh yeah, no, I saw there were some enemies in there. Don't worry. Because one of the problems that Fire Emblem, when I say Fire Emblem, I'm gonna be talking about like a Libyan GBA Fire Emblem for the most part. Can I? No. Who the fuck are you carrying? Astolfo? Maybe you can? Nope. Okay, I'm just gonna have to drop you. Is the game audio distorted? If the game audio is distorted, let me know and I can try and fix it. It should not be distorted in any way. If your audio looks or sounds kind of fucky, try refreshing your stream real quick. Because it shouldn't be fucky. Anyway, one of the problems with like GBA Fire Emblem is that once you get past the early games of like an early game in Fire Emblem, you're usually fighting untrained like bandits and brigands and like, you know, just ruffians roaming the countryside. And because of which, like, most of the enemies you're facing are axe users. I mean, like, look at FE6, look at FE7, look at FE8. The majority of the early game enemies you face are brigands and fighters. And those are, like, unarmored, like, low-skill units that use axes primarily. So in the early game, if you use lances, and you can see this with, like, vanilla FE6 and boars being lance-locked, like, lance-lock, it hurts them in the early game. But as, like, mid to late game goes and you end up fighting more organized armies, the majority of their troops use lances. Majority of cavaliers use lances. Armor knights, they use lances. Soldiers, lances. Pegasus knights, lances. Wyvern riders, lances. So if you are sword locked, or you use swords primarily, outside of the early game, you don't do anything. Like, you are almost hard countered by the majority of enemies, because there is not an archetype that fits what the story wants to do that works. So I like archetypes of, like, hey, these are like, I don't know, army soldiers, or like big, slow, lumbering generals, but they don't use lances. These guys are using axes or swords. Diversifying the enemies you face, and more importantly, like, getting rid of all of the lances, it kind of helps alleviate the problems of, for the most part, swords being kind of bad in Fire Emblem past mid-game. I'm just gonna fucking... We're gonna Astolfo unlock. What are you gonna do? Crit me? Actually... Take... Drop... Like, you'll occasionally fight a Berserker, but, like, think about it. Like, really think about it. In FE6, FE7, FE8, how many Berserkers do you fight? They're usually a rare enemy type, either save for, like, the meme enemy swaps of Hector Hard mode, or, like, late-game ocean spawns that are going for a village. They are not included in the enemy troops. The majority of the enemies you fight use lances, and if you are sword locked and you are constantly at weapon triangle disadvantage, you can't deal with them. And that's to say nothing of swords lacking a 1-2 range option. And I think part of it, I think that's part of the reason that I don't like the homogenization of classes in Three Houses. Like, okay, great, there's no more weapon triangles, so that problem doesn't exist, but like, there's no more weapon triangles, so units don't really feel unique or special or like individualized. And yes, there are soft weapon ranks, and there are units more inclined to go towards a certain weapon type, but I don't think that was the way to fix the issue of certain weapons being kind of useless. Just introduce more classes. Like, people shit on Fates, rightfully so, but I think it introduced a lot of like interesting class weapon combinations. Like, I still say the Kinshi Knight is the best class introduced in Fire Emblem in the past decade. It is so fucking good. It is a squishy anti-air. It is a player phase monster that you can snipe out of the air on enemy phase. It is such a good design and it is such a good promotion for Pegasus Knights. Pegasus Knights are squishy, and generally speaking, them getting swords does not help them, period. Swords are, like, bad in most games as a secondary weapon type. And yeah, you can go, like, the Awakening, Fates, or Alincia route of, oh, they get staves. But then you become, like, a hybrid support unit, and that kind of tanks your offenses even more, because then you have to split your offensive gross between strength and magic, and I don't think that works either. Just make them Kinshis. Just make them fucking Kinshi Knights. Give them a niche. Every flyer should be a Kinshi. Every single one of them. What are you gonna do, crit me? You fool. Some classes should be better than others. I don't think they should be linearly better. If a class is more like Swiss Army knife better in most scenarios, I think then that other classes should have very, very strong niche uses. Okay, so where are the turtle reinforcements? Where are these level... Oh. Are you sure you want to do that, Burn? Are you sure you want to do that? Okay, well you got out of one-shot range. Congratulations. Level up for boars. This is a case where Mangs and I disagree in what good balance entails. So, Bulgur, eh? Okay, alright. Do I recruit Kath? Oh, developers from above, do you want me to recruit Kath, or should I wait? Because you've been telling me to wait to talk to her, and I've been waiting, and I didn't murder her. So, like, just let me know when I can talk to her. Chapter 22. Okay, so this is Kath. What the fuck? Why is she so good? No, I'm waiting for the develop. Apparently, Kath gets, like, a cool, like, meme weapon if you recruit her late game. And I want to see it. I want my Gotaw Kath. Hero Crest. Wow, that's, like... No pull. No pull. I'm trying to show off. I'm trying to give the developers, like, some exposure on their weird decisions. Anyway, Silverwolf time. Thank you for getting rid of, like, the stupid hats. I appreciate that. The stupid hats on Nomad Troopers were dumb. They were very dumb, and I appreciate that you killed them. Dab? Well, I don't have water. I have energy drinks because I'm going to be staying up for the next, like, 16 hours. But, no, I'm not going to dab. You'll screenshot it, and it'll haunt me forever. When will you ever sleep? I'm gonna be honest, like, as much as I complain about never getting a good night's sleep, I've actually slept a lot recently. Not in, like, a good, like, I'm getting healthy sleep. More of a, like, days and nights are bleeding together. I never leave my apartment. The lights are always off. I'm living in, like, my roommate's been gone for weeks. So I'm just, like, living in a forever Sunday. But yeah, I get great sleep, except I fall asleep in my contacts and I wake up feeling like shit. So, I need glasses. I don't know what kind of glasses to get. Because if you fall asleep in glasses, the worst thing you can do is wake up with like a dumb mark on your face. Also, real quick, I want to check something. Characters, supports. Who does Boris support? Boris supports Astor. Do I like classic branching? I think branching, here's the thing. I think branching gives a good combination of like replayability and, oh shit, are you guys gonna fuck me? No. A good, of replayability and like streamlining balance. But then you kind of run into the issue of like, hey, who the fuck would go Great Knight over Paladin? In FE8, I'm sorry. I am drinking carbonated beverages. Like, if one option is, like, markedly better, then you kind of fuck up your balance, but that's the job of a developer. So I can't really, like, hold that against them. I think branching, because here's the thing, I know that my line of thinking around Fire Emblem balance, it serves a particular type of player. It serves players who think like me, who enjoy a more linear Fire Emblem experience. As seen by the success of games like Three Houses, a lot of people enjoy sandbox Fire Emblem, and I think you do need to cater to their taste as well. So I would agree, maybe do branching promotions, maybe make reclassing a limited thing. Like, I think Fate's reclassing was, if you're gonna do reclassing, Fate's is the way to do it. Shadow Dragon reclassing is a fucking blight. It homogenizes everything and it makes the game markedly less fun. Silenced units cannot talk. I'm not saying my opinions are wrong, but I am saying that my opinions are not the only way of thought here. Like, you need to make sure that players that aren't me have fun with Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem's for everyone, and everyone should be able to get something out of it. But yeah, personally, I think branching promotions, and this is only if you have a 2-tier system, because I've seen posts like theory crafts of like, ooh yeah, this is the 3-tier GBA, and like everyone's got like branching promotions off of branching promotions, and then it gets fucking weird. And at that point, classes become redundant. So I think tier 2, like 2 tiers, branching promotions within those 2 tiers, that's fine. That's enough. You have a Javelin Plus. That's a little spooky, but I can maybe kill you. If anything, I would say I think Fire Emblem has not explored New Game Plus nearly enough. I think Three Houses has made an interesting case for New Game Plus being the do whatever the fuck you want mode. And I agree with that. I think once you've gone through the story linearly, and if you want to break it on a second playthrough, fucking go for it. Like, the crest stickers in Three Houses, or the tower in, like, Sacred Stones. I think New Game Plus and Fire Emblem should allow you to do whatever the fuck you want. If you're a player that just enjoys big numbers and making Nino do the big damage and like grinding everyone out, great. Do that in New Game Plus. You don't have to balance around New Game Plus. If New Game Plus is an unbalanced, buggy mess, fuck it. It's just there for fun. So if you're gonna do things like crazy reclass or other shit of that nature, do it in a New Game Plus and we're good. We're Gucci. Everything's fine. Anyway, Ellen's gonna murder everyone real quick. New Game Plus is supposed to be game-breaking. Yeah, it is. So do whatever the fuck you want in it. Come on, crit. Come on. Okay, well, we got other bow units. We'll be okay. Well, Three Houses, like, you can break Three Houses vanilla. So that's like, oh, damn. Oh, damn, Boars is a big boy. Boars is a big old boy. Just don't. Jesus fucking Christ, Boars. How big are you? You want to see for New Game Plus? I think New Game Plus should be like the fucking reclass whatever, have like weird grindy modes, I don't think grinding I don't think grinding should be like possible in Fire Emblem. I think that I think there were ROM hacks that like limited the amount of experience you could get per map. So like if you tried to corner a staff unit on a throne, or like tried to boss abuse, or tried to like, I don't think skirmish battles should be a thing. I think if you design Fire Emblem as a linear strategy RPG, I mean purely linear in terms of chapter structure and the amount of experience you can get, I think you can make a way tighter experience. So like New Game Plus, fuck it. Arenas, great. Reclass, great. Weird stat boosters, great. The option for new game for like 0% gross, great. Option for an Iron Man mode, great. New Game Plus should just be a bunch of options that allow you to play the game more like you would like it to. Like, I don't care if New Game Plus is an unbalanced bullshit mess. Right, whatever. Like, cool stuff can happen there. Okay, you have 5 move and a jump. 1, 2, wait, no. 1, 2, 5. That's fine. We're just gonna go ahead, give you the Wishblade. We'll stay here. Unlock you. A knife! It would be great if I were using thieves. By the way, I like that knives exist. It gives thieves a little extra utility. What's my favorite fruit? Depends on the form, honestly. If I'm just, like, grabbing a fruit and starting to chomp, probably, like, apples or grapes. If I can, like, choose what form I have it in, dried mangoes. Dried mangoes are the fucking shit. They are so good. 30... What the fuck are you gonna do? I'm Ellen. Okay, this should be fun. I'm kind of surprised you didn't add back reinforcements here. I mean, it wouldn't make sense given that, like, this guy is stuck in his mansion with no reinforcements coming, but I don't know. I feel like you could do something, because this map seems very turtleable. And yeah, Cath exists as a sub-incentive of moving quickly and getting to the chest room, but, like, she appears pretty late. I was able to kind of turtle out the ballista for the most part, and this, like, the status staves. So I can't believe I'm saying this, but maybe make Cath appear a little earlier, just to push the player to move a little quicker. Maybe have thieves raid the mansion to make the claim. I mean, that's what's happening right now. I think this could happen, like, 3 or so turns earlier. I can just recruit her, yeah. Or I can just put Roach here. Whoa, right. Gaiden, shit. What turn are we on? Oh. Yeah, we're fine. Maybe I'm slightly better at Fire Emblem than I thought. You. Dragon Shield, nice. That is... who's that going on? I kind of want to say Roy, but I wouldn't mind putting it on Sue just so she could maybe take a hit. Cath will not attack. Unless they have fucked up her AI, Cath should not attack. But fine. I still don't know how I beat FE8 in that, like, extra growths. And I realized that I could have done better. I could have, like, used Gilliam or Joshua. I underestimated it at the beginning and that fucked me over, but I'm surprised I didn't die there. Oh, fuck it, fine. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have not have enough money for like crazy boots. I'll probably be able to buy a pair or two, but ooh, that's a killing edge. Me no like. I'm just gonna put boars here and kill you. It's like, what the fuck are you gonna do to me? Credit where credit's due, they did make one chapter not a C's, so we do have more mission objectives in this version of FE6. What did Joshua even do in the last chapters? Did he... Because he didn't die. I don't even think I fielded him. 30, yeah, that's fine. Come, break your weapons against me. Yeah, I don't have a silver card, so... It's not gonna be the easiest thing in the world. Seize escape greater than any ever... Oh, titties! Don't double me, don't double me, don't, okay. Oh, I forgot about you. Joshua dodged like 5 attacks to save other characters. That's true. I'm sad that I wasn't like as savvy on Twitch archiving back then, because I would have loved to like. Part of it is lost to the ether forever, and makes me a little sad. Who needs the XP? I think Fa could use one. I don't think route chapters are usually very good. Like, it is harder to do a route chapter than it is a Caesar's escape. That doesn't necessarily mean that those sort of objectives are inherently better, but they're harder to fuck up. And I think that's worth something. Silent Horse. And given all the changes you guys made to swords, I don't even think Roy being sword locked forever would be bad. Like, if you give him Night Lord, I'd almost say you don't even need to give him lances. Do I have a waifu husbando in 3 houses? Not really. I know some people are like super into 3 houses characters and like got really attached to them. That's cool, but like I didn't for the most part. Not to the point where, like, I'd be like, ooh, yeah, waifu, love. Like, I don't think I really have much in the way of waifus in the traditional sense. Like, in the end, because some people use the term waifu and, like, female character that I, like, really like interchangeably. I don't think those two are interchangeable. But if you're just asking who I married in my runs, I married Marianne. Cause like, honestly, she just needed a hug. And I don't know, there are certain dynamics I really like in 3 houses, if that's worth anything. Like, credit, I will give 3 houses credit. I in no way thought I would like Dorothea. I thought she would just be like a pandery, Tharsha, Camilla type that the devs put in purely to wank themselves off. My definition of a waifu is like, I go for the more traditional sense of like, hey, this is like a character, a female character that like I find attractive. Like I find romantically intriguing. Like people, I guess some people use waifu and best girl like interchangeably, but like I don't. Support with, oh nice, I can support with both of them. If Ray. Yeah, my definition of a waifu was just like, would you buy a body pillow of this character? Like, do you actually like, does this character appeal to you romantically? That's a waifu to me. That's like purely from the, hey, does this character work for you in a dating sim? Look, old lady, be nice to your fucking grandmother. Nime is going to pile drive you into the earth, Ray. Like, be not. Nime is cool. I know the darkness much better than you do. Someone just photoshopped Kellic over Ray here. Nime can out edgelord the edgelords. Who are you? My name is Nime. Remember it. Nime is his grand. Actually, no, that's a lie. Wait. Okay, so they are somewhat related, because Kanas and Nino are. Nino is Kanas's niece. So, great-grandnephew. Ray is Nime's great-grandnephew. There we go. So yeah, great-granddad, or maybe great-great-granddad. I don't know where on that. Yeah, Kanas and Nino are distantly related. As it turns out, Iris, Nino's mother, is like somewhat related to Kanas. Okay, Kanas' wife's sister. Okay, so I guess Nime would. Okay, so Nime would be Ray and Lu's great aunt-in-law, right? Because they marry, like Nime and Ray aren't related by blood. It is purely like a legal marriage, right? So Nime's an in-law. Who's that I see sneaking by without so much as a hello? When you try to go to Grandma's house without giving her a kiss. Give your grandmother a hug. I hope you have a good excuse for using that putrid anima magic. I must have finally got. Nime's gonna pile drive you into the earth, you. I use anima magic now! You blundering failure. Help, murderer. What a migraine I talk to you. Your grandma always thinks you're a handsome boy, even when you're not. Is this a canon conversation? Yes. The only non-canon conversations are supports added between the additional characters. So like Roach, the other armor knight that you recruit, I forget, Lowen. Like, within this version of FE6, Lowen is Wolt's father, which is interesting. I think they were going off of this Spoon. Forget his name. I just remember Miss Spoon, the guy who did the FE7 text LP on the subreddit a while back. I think they just, because Lowen and Rebecca ended up together in that one, so I think they're going off of a canon of his text LP, which is fine. Like, Lowen and like Wolt probably have conversations to support. Those are non-canon. It's only for the new characters. Any supports between old characters are completely the same. You're still on this map? Yeah, man. I play slowly. What the fuck? Have you not understood this? play slow as fuck. But fine, we'll finish it up. Oh. Okay, well, I'm full of shit. I kind of remember Lowen having a post-game sprite in the epilogue, though. So I wonder what that was all for. Come to my aid! This nun has a gun! 2 chapters per stream, that's the rule. I play slow, and FE6 chapters are long as fuck. Chicken, can you kill chicken? Chicken cannot murder. Alright, we'll ship with Roach, get the chicken kill, and we'll end this. No, I'm not giving the kill to Roach. Roach is fine at base here. I want to make sure that Faye is just getting all the kills she can. Oh yeah, super chicken kill. Serve me. It is not too late. It's definitely too late. You're dead. No, you're dying here. I really like Roach's battle palette. I don't know if it's changed at all between FE6 proper. I mean, I guess it would be given that you muted everyone, but it's a very pleasant battle palette. Strength and luck. I really need more points of speed on Faye, though. Because, like, that's going to get problematic. Can I... Okay, we did all of our supports. And I will have to... One more turn to get the last chest. Fine. We'll clean this up next turn. Oh, hello, Sage. Oh, right, it's just you. And a sleep staff, I'll take it. Okay, great. Diane... Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and, like, just for, like, a few turns, just farm a couple supports. Support Ellen, right? I never feel bad farming supports in GBA because they're bad. The mechanic for getting supports in GBA, even when they have been, like, heavily sped up in this version, they're bad. Support shouldn't happen in the middle of the battle. It should happen in preps. Don't worry, I know, I have 6 turns. Well, Ellen, you're kind of in the wrong game series, because child soldiers are about as Fire Emblem as blue hair and no pants. Ellen frail. I mean, Ellen is kind of frail. Like, to such a point that giving her a Draco Shield wouldn't be the worst idea in the world, just so maybe she can survive a hit from a, like, Monarchy. Ors. Because Faye Marth is, like, itty bitty baby boy. Who does the chicken support with? Chicken. Donde está? Oh, you support with Sue. Okay, that's kind of cute. Oh, you support with Nime, too. That's adorable. Stolfo is slowly dying. Character. Side quest. Shoot. Okay, 25 turns. Assuming it was not changed, I have a couple turns to do this. Is Hugh being used? Honestly, Hugh has staves, and I find that incredibly useful. So, yes, Hugh is going to be used. I have warp. I can just warp the next chapter. Speed that up. Item. Beat. Ellen, Lou. Fine. Whatever. No, there is still a support limit in this game. I don't think... never balance around, like, lower tiers of play. I don't think Fire Emblem needs to balance around, like, the fucking Rengors of the world who will LTC your game without gaining a single level. But, like, I do think that that Fire Emblem should be balanced around, like, efficient play, high-level play. Not necessarily, like, to the point of breaking the game, but high-level play. Okay, status 18, 19, 20. If you balance around higher levels of play, generally speaking, lower levels of play will follow suit. Like, you need to make sure that your game is still fun at lower levels of play, but I don't think balancing decisions should be made around low levels of play. What do you think of child units? By and large, they don't work. Even in FE4, FE4 is probably the best case, but even then, I'm not huge on it. Like, I think it works in FE4, I just... Okay, yeah, that's the last one, so... If there are any supports... No, but I got some points. Like, it works in FE4, I don't think it's great, but it works. Okay, next is Burn. Lord Roy, we have reports that remnants of the Jute. God fucking damn it, not these guys. Consider that Mangs is also incredibly good at this game. Okay, so up next is Chapter 20X. I realized that I was kind of stalling for time in farming supports real quick, but we're gonna have like a 2-3 minute break. I need to use the restroom. We will be right back, and... hopefully this chapter doesn't suck. It probably will, because it's FE6. And it's a Gaiden chapter. And we're in Sakai. And we have 3 range bows and everything's bad. Don't go anywhere, or do, but maybe don't. I'll be right back. And we are back. Delay, but I had to wash my hands for a permanently long amount of time. Anyway, chapter 20X. I'm gonna save here just in case. The Tempest Bow. Roy heads towards the ruins in Sakane, hoping to secure a legendary weapon. However, the remnants of the Dijut wait for Roy within. Okay, short, sweet, hard to beat. Welcome to hell! Fuck this chapter. Really, I remember this chapter more from FE7X than I do this, because fuck me. It's a lot of gurs. Okay, pick units. I think, yeah, we get quite a few extras here. We're not bringing Sin. We're gonna bring Nime, we're gonna bring Name. Actually, this is great. Talking about the guidance. Okay, so let's go ahead and... Okay, this might sound a bit nitpicky. I think that 2-3 range should be reserved for iron, steel, and silvers. I think killers should still have 1-2 range. Because I'm trying to think about like what scenarios that the short bow would be useful for late game. And I can't. I cannot think of a single scenario where the short bow is useful late game. Yeah, it has extra hit, but for the most part, enemies aren't that dodgy. And unless you're Dorothy, that doesn't do a lot for you. Anywho, let's go ahead and grab some shit, because we're gonna need it. Silver bow, Kita bow again. And do you have shit for me? Oh yeah, no, this guidance sucks. Like, poo-poo garbage bad. I do not like it. The druid on the bottom house has a berserk stat. Why? I don't have a restore, you assholes. Damn it. Alright, halberd, I guess, in case I need it. I need to buy some vulneraries. Okay, does anyone have shit I need to sell in their inventory? Survey says no. It seems like a you problem. Don't use my words against me. How dare you bell me with my own goddamn words. Okay, pure water. I mean, I got a barrier staff. I have pure waters, so like maybe I'll be okay. Nime, take that. Horse Slayer. We're gonna give that. We might need it. Braid. You have a brave, so that's for. I can see Percival maybe needing it. That's for give you. Remember this. I mean, look. You have made this game markedly more enjoyable. Okay, so here's the plan. The plan is kill you and then just god damn it. Why you assholes have swords? Kill you and then just murder all of your bows. Okay. Okay, I realize that you're probably like at the portrait limit, but these guys just all y'all look the same. All y'all look the same. Oh wow, I realize it's the same in vanilla, but like it's still funny. I actually want to undeploy, like, 6 guys. I'm gonna undeploy 6 units, because I don't want anyone down there. Three, 4... Yeah, playing... Look, just because I'm using my brain here does not mean I will continue to use my brain going forward. Roach. Then I need Nime will be useful for that. You can probably set this one out. Lowen can set this one out. You can probably set this. Archer 1, 2, love. Okay, so... That's a little scurry. And I need to undeploy one more unit, right? Right? Oh, nope. Okay, we're good. Okay, I'm gonna give Faye an elixir and a pure water. In fact, hey, what items do I have? Goddess icon. Anyone, like, particularly unlucky that I care about? There. Just gonna go ahead, transfer, give you, take. Do I have an elixir? I don't. I have a pure water though, and someone has an elixir they can probably part with. Or Hugh does not need one. You have probably not missed much. Okay, I need to make sure that each group has an armor knight. I need to make sure you have one more, like, decent combat unit, so I'll send Percival over there. And probably Dayan over there for, like... Okay, that should be fine. Okay. Oh... So I do lose out on the energy ring if I don't bring Astolfo and the secret book. You would not be the first person to suggest my doing a Salem cosplay. Probably won't be the last. Oh wow, look at all these not armor slayers you guys have. Hilarious. Actually... Do Thrones heal status in this game? Actually, I should... Okay, so there's no sense in... I'd have to bench one person. Thinking Dorothy, she can... Yeah, I'll do that. Because those are a bunch of stealables I would like to have. Okay, I think this is fine. Return. Save. Let's hope it didn't fuck up. Ready, set. Please don't kill me. Green army's arrived. Listen, you guys sided with Burn for some reason. Burn has a habit of, like, mercilessly killing you all. You chose poorly. I'm glad to see you all have faith in me. All of these, you're gonna die. You're gonna lose. Everyone you know and love will bite Zedesto. Faye is all by herself because, one, she can handle herself. She's leveled up to the point where that's fine. And two, she has Giga Res to where her getting slept or whatever isn't gonna happen. I believe, like, Faye might actually have more resistance than Ellen. If I use the pure water, she will be untouchable by this guy. First things first, pure water on Faye. I don't think 2-3. I think 2-3 range bows are interesting, but anything more than 2 range that is like readily available to the player kind of fucks with map design really badly. Res plus 27. We'll be fine. Okay, I need to kill you. But that's a little... I think Nime has a physic, and I'm pretty confident that I... Okay, yeah, I could physic you if I needed to. So I think making maybe a series of longbows that, like, instead of having a longbow, have like iron, steel, and silver longbows available, only available to use by like archers, would be interesting. Oh, I don't even need to do that. I'll just killer bow you, and we'll really only need to tank that silver sword guy, and we'll be fine with that. Called decreased accuracy. There's a reason that skill rarely matters. It's considered a secondary stat. For the most part, your skill, speed, and all that are good enough to where having, like, low-ish hit isn't the worst thing in the world. Okay, Roach, you got 25. Items, we're just gonna silver bow you here. Alright, we're gonna need to send Roy and like Magic Boys down here. Meanwhile, we need to make sure that Ellen's out of range. That is Roach. He was originally an enemy, and now he's given a name, and he can be recruited. It's kind of interesting. Sleep. Someone particularly terrifying? Honestly, I don't think bows are that hard to balance. If you have a player phase Fire Emblem game, just give bows more might than axes. That's all you really have to do. I have a Wodao. A Wodao, max skill speed, 25. 5, so that's 10 times 3. Like, as long as you make archers the king of their niche, you'll be okay. I don't like you. This is fucking mean. Oh, this is really fucking mean. No, archers are not at their best in Binding Blade, like, objectively. Snipers, maybe. Archers, no. Favorite route in Three Houses? I think Golden Deer had the most interesting maps. Blue Lions probably had the best scenario. Okay. Don't kill me. Don't eclipse me. Just don't. Don't fucking do it. Do not. Desist. Okay, so... Tier 3 snipers. I mean, given that you're probably just thinking of Shinnon, and Shinnon's great because he has bases to do things, then yeah. Yeah, Radiant Dawn had good snipers. Okay, let's go. Wait. Here. Let Percival live this chapter. I will try. God, why the fuck did Gates heal status? This sucks. This sucks so much. Okay, let's see if I fucked up. Okay, so this guy attacks first, so we are okay. Call them the Red Eagles. Oh, yeah, that's great. Boars, help! Okay, I kind of needed you to do the spinny spin, but we'll get you a silver bow, don't you worry. Once Boars gets the silver bow, everything's gonna die. Tink. Tink again. There we go, that's what we need. Yeah, I'm not a fan of clips, boys. Oh my god, we need Boars. Damn it. One off. I mean, Eclipse sucks, but like, you have to account for it. Like, I couldn't put Roy in range of a potential Eclipse kill because, yeah, Roy's my game over condition, so... Nope. Who the fuck is Roach? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Mangs. Just... He's a dude. The devs, like, preemptively knew that I would love Armor Knights and just gave me 2 more. What? You put the fucking long... I hate you. I hate you guys. I hate you guys so much. Oh, why the fuck is Longbow in this game? Oh no, poison! Yeah, longbows in this game, they are not 2-3, since 2-3 is every bow, save for the short bow, has that. Longbow is bow bolting. Nope. Longbow is essentially a ballista. I think it'd be more accurate to call it bow bolting, though. Longbow, 3 to 10, 10 might, kind of shitty hit. Show me Roach, please. Here's Roach. So, I mean, you're watching this, you'll know. So, if you remember Douglas, Douglas is given the reinforce ability that Tanith has in FE9 after you... If you do a special objective in the tower chapter where, like, they're throwing light arrows down, if you do a special objective, which I believe is killing the boss while talking to Roach with Douglas, and then killing the boss without killing the 2 soldiers next to him, because that chapter is just a defeat boss, it's not a cease, you can one-turn it. Douglas will then get the reinforce ability. If you talk to him with Roy at any chapter, he will get the ability to summon Roach and a bunch of generics as green units. If Douglas dies, Roach will join your party, wanting revenge. So this is he. Okay, what? What the fuck is your defense? Has anything happened these past 10 minutes? Me wondering how the fuck I'm gonna survive this map. That's what's happened. What's my defense? My defense is big. 10, 11. I mean, I'll be okay. Like, I appreciate having Roach here because... Oh, fuck. Boars, help. Like, I'll attack with Dayan. I will move... I'll move Boars here, give him a lance, and just run the fuck away. And Boars will kill everything, as Boars is wont to do. I just need to make sure I stay out of Eclipse, because I'm not saying that that'll kill Boars, but I am saying that it can kill Boars, and I don't want to deal with that, so we're not going. Tick is a dirty Bernese. Okay, so... And a Brave Lance would kill all of you. Then I'd have to deal with... do you have a bow? You have S-rank bows! Nice, okay. If I could give you the silver bow, I would. Ah, shit, I'm gonna have to bank on this. Yeah, not a fan. Silver bow. I gotta hope this hits. If it doesn't, I'll probably have to burn a sleep staff. Pretty sure Dayan can't survive 2 hits. Eclipse in FE6 is like the Medusa spell from Shadows of Valentia, if you're familiar with that. It takes you down to 1 HP. For obvious reasons, that is very bad, so we don't want to deal with that. So I would kill all 3 of you, and then I'd have to deal with you 3, but I think I could. So instead, I'm going to go ahead, trade you the Brave Lance, move you here, have 6, 6. Actually, you have a Brave Bow. You have a Killer Bow, but you have 39. I have 30 luck, and you do 25. So 25, 15. You could actually one-shot Ellen. I can't really do. Oh, no, we're fine. Okay. So move Lou back here, move Ellen up here, staff, recover, Percival, why not? Who's Kellic? Kellic is a character from The Last Promise. It is a watershed Fire Emblem ROM hack. Kind of cringy, but honestly, it is it is incredibly impressive what was done in that game given the tools available at the time. So, I need to make sure I stay out of range of you. So, did I give Roy a Wyrm Slayer? I probably didn't. I gave you a Brave Sword, though. Hey! Thank you for having an Axe Reaver. Appreciate ya. Appreciate ya! And a 1. And a perfect kill. Okay, another level for Roy. Level 10. HP, skill, defense. Okay, Nime will need to physic. Ray will need to heal, and Sue can just iconic killer bow you, whatever. I'll do it from 3 range in case I miss. I really like the weapon sprites in this game. It's an underrated thing, but given that they've been removed in recent Fire Emblem titles, I like seeing them make a return, and I think they're a lot cleaner than the GBA versions. Oh, titties. Oh, titties, that ain't good. Buddy, you gotta die. Yeah, you definitely gotta die. HP, skill, luck, resistance. I love this. I love it he has a resistance stat. Very nice. Very nice, and I appreciate it. So you can walk over water. That is a fucking spooky thing that I don't want to deal with. So I'm gonna move you here. We're gonna physic up Roach. You don't have a warp staff? I do. I just didn't bring it. Given that you can't really warp cheese this, I thought I would just do this the normal way and save a usage of it. And to be fair, Roach is kind of busted. So, hooray, I guess. Recover you. What do I mean by icons? So I mean, like the recover staff, how it looks different than the silence staff, or how Thunder and Polaris look different. Which, by the way, yeah, Polaris, woo-woo. So, 3 houses and Fates, they removed weapon icons. So at a glance, especially if you forge a weapon and give it another name, you have no clue what it is. Like if I forged a silver bow and I called it like bread, and I gave the bread to Shamir, at a glance, I could not tell you what the bread was if I came back like 2 months later and couldn't remember. Weapon icons serve a distinct purpose, and their removal was a wholly negative one. There was no benefit to removing them. All bad. Brunhilde, I do love it you made armors usable, though. Oh, wait, does 3 houses not let you... Okay, well, bad example. Fates. If you turn a shuriken into bread, you will not know what the bread is. You'll just know that it's a dagger. So yeah, maybe 3 houses was not the best example there, but... Even outside of forging, just at a glance, I cannot tell what weapons a unit's wielding. And I think it's a problem presented by Fire Emblem games with only one screen. It was a problem that the DS games didn't have to do, because if you ever hover over an enemy, you can immediately see its weapons, its stats, and like all of the important information. In a single screen Fire Emblem, you can't see that. Like hovering over an enemy will not show you all of the pertinent information. Oh boy. Now FE8 ROM hacks nowadays, they have an updated menu that allows you to see, good job Faye, allows you to see weapon icons and like pertinent stats when just hovering over the enemy. That's something that I wish Fire Emblem proper would integrate, because that would be a very useful feature. But they didn't. And if they don't have weapon icons, they can't, because nice speed and other stats, but mostly speed. Red is an actual weapon in 3. Wait, really? Okay. Oh, wait. Is that why Don Don named his lance the Dutch Blunt? I assume that was just like a hee-hee European joke, but... Huh. Yeah, I guess, okay, cool. I didn't understand what the whole joke about the Dutch Blunt and the... Hilarious. And the, what was it? The new mystery 0% gross thing. Yeah, I know, Mech is Dutch. Mangs is Norwegian. They both have healthcare, and I am sad. Is Don Don European? I don't think so. I think he's from the States. Hey now. America's... We have free refills. Akidoke. It's time for the killer bow. It's also time to run the fuck away. Do you have a killer bow? You do. Fuck me. All right. Sleep. Can I sleep the Nomad Trooper? Okay. So, sleep the Nomad Trooper. I
I can't one-round him reliably with boars, and the killer bow presents a threat. So we're gonna just have you go to sleep real quick. California water's expensive? Everything's expensive in California. Speed! Fuck yeah! Okay. This is such a good Ellen, holy shit. This Ellen's so good! Nope. Almost like she's the best unit in the hack. I mean, look, man, all you had to do was buff staff XP. You didn't have to make her that good, but you did, and I'm happy about it. Alright, so... move Day in here, and we can just kill you. Yeah, I know Gast is Canadian. I know he is Canadian. He also has healthcare and a reasonable government. Or, you know, as reasonable as government can be. Hikari, when you said Lu Bu, my mind, like, immediately went to Dynasty Warriors. I'm like, yeah, of fucking course Lu Bu is Chinese. It's like, it's Lu Bu! You do not attack Lu Bu. You know, Stevie is... I think Stevie's from the States. I'm pretty confident he's from the US. Okay. So, we're gonna go ahead and... Hey, hi. I can fly... So, I could fly over walls in that one Sakai map? Am I a vampire? Can I just not run over running water? Okay, well, we're just gonna wait here, and we're gonna force you... Nagi seems nice. I've not talked to him for any extended period of time, but from my very, like, short exchanges of him on the fucking rival domains, seemed like a cool dude. Glad he got his stuff back. Polaris, go! Okay, but Brynhilde, she was able to fly over, like, walls in that one map, so... Were those walls just programmed incorrectly, or... Is it just like a weird, hey, chicken not affected by walls, chicken affected by running water? Is it just like a weird tile allocation thing? Probably a vanilla FE6 oversight. Then fix it! You gotta fix it! You gotta be the best! You gotta be the best FE6 out there. I'm your beta tester. I'm finding all of these little bugs. Like, Wolt's able to be killed. That shouldn't happen. That's a bug. Fix that. Gotta fix that one. Okay, longbow. Fenrir. Let's go ahead and... Here. Polaris has the Equisex animation. It does. I'll have use a longbow. 20. Okay, so you have, like, poo-poo speed. Oh yeah, so literally no one can rescue Roach. So he's just gonna take the long way around. Yeah, alright, we'll go this way, I guess. Marcus is killable in the prologue. I don't know what... I'm so good at Fire Emblem, I murdered Marcus before the game even began. What we doing? How we doing? We're doing alright. Anime down. Oh no, the death counter will not overflow. I made a new one. Hikari, please, like, praise me for that editing, because fucking hell, that took forever. It wouldn't have been bad if I did it day by day every time Mangs uploaded. But having to scrub through literally every second of footage in his Let's Plays to figure out if there was ever any talking, it took a long time. It took a long, long time. And I got Gen 2 to do. And I got, like, 2 different Def compilations to do. And I got another video to do for Mangs. I got one to do for Mecha. And I got thumbnail. I got work to do. And I appreciate having work to do. Because I'll be honest, in this whole time of quarantine, when I have even less reason to leave my house or get up, and in this time where no one, like, Big Boy Jobs will not be returning any of my applications, so there's no sense in sending them. Having, like, work for Mangs to do is what gets me out of bed. And it's like, having stuff to do for Mangs and, like, having the responsibility of streaming on a kind of regular schedule is what gets me out of bed now. And this isn't like a I'm depressed thing, it's more of like a bed comfy, responsibilities are non-existent, so what's the point? So I'll stay in bed forever if you let me. But thank God I have responsibilities and, like, things to do. And it sounds sappy, but I appreciate you all for kind of giving me a reason to get the fuck up and get to my computer and do things, because it's nice. Your hue placement is unnerving. Yeah, I'm fine. We're good. We're Gucci. All is good in the proverbial hood. At risk of sounding sappy, I appreciate you all. Like, I've been trying to stream or, like, be able to do anything with streaming for a long time now. I've had this Twitch channel since probably 2014, 2015. You might be able to check, but I've been on Twitch a while. I've tried streaming Smite. I tried streaming FE7 back in the day. I streamed Echoes when it launched on, like, the worst setup imaginable, and apparently some people still watched. And, you know, like, couldn't really find success doing it because it is hard. If you're trying to make it alone, it is very hard. You have a killer bow? You have a braid bow, 20. I mean, you won't kill me. We'll come close, though. And I appreciate that I actually get to do this, because it's not something that a lot of people get to do. A lot of people try to, like, make streaming a thing for them, and a lot of people, honestly, are better than me at it that find no success. And, like, I have Mangs to thank for this. I will make no excuses. I won't, like, say, luck and good fortune of my employment position got me to where I am. And, like, I very much appreciate it. But furthermore, I appreciate all you, because, like, whether or not Mangs kind of gave me that initial push to send people my way, the fact is, you all show up. You all are the people that actually show up to stream that, like, oh, God damn it, that actually bother watching, and I appreciate that. No, you don't really, you don't have to. You probably have better things to do. But I appreciate that you choose to spend your evenings or your afternoons, but probably your evenings, because a lot of you are Europeans, or, like, East Coasters. I appreciate you spending it here. I hope I can give you all a decent experience. Keep things groovy, keep things chill. Give you a time that is worthwhile. Also, haha, you idiot, you crossed them. Damn it. Fucking trees, man. like, despite Fire Emblem being a very niche thing, there is some degree of oversaturation within it. Not in a bad way, but like, a lot of the people who are going to be in, like, make Fire Emblem stuff have just been around. Like, I have been around since, like, the days of Shadow of Chaos and Mage Knight 404 and, like, Marky Joe putting out regular content. Like, those were the guys putting out YouTube content when I originally started, like, oh, maybe I should give this Fire Emblem thing a try. And even back then, I was like, nah, the market's already cornered. And then, like, Mangs exploded, and, like, Mecha, like, had an upsurge. And then you have people like Chaz, who rode the Heroes train. Or, like, hell, look at Bizquick. Bizquick found, like, a great market of, like, sketch comedy themed around Fire Emblem, and he's found great success. I'm super happy for him. Like, Biz is a really nice guy. And, like, I'm super happy he's doing well. Also, shit. Oh, Nep gifted a sub to Razor. Nep, thank you for carrying, like, you've carried this Twitch stream for quite a long time. And, like, it means a lot. I get that, like, you enjoy the stream here, and I get that you, like, have a good time, you find some community here, but it means a lot that, like, I don't know, you were willing to help me get the ball rolling on it. Jesus fucking Christ, why is your magic so big? Did you cross the river? If you didn't cross the river, you're dead. So you have chosen life. Stop that. Stop that. Honestly, I'll give Ray, like, Mage Knight I'll give him credit. More than anything else. Oh, don't you fucking dare. Cut that shit out right now. I gotta steal from you. You don't get to kill my thief. I gotta steal your shit first. And I might just kill you so I don't... Ooh, but you got a dragon shield. You got a longbow. Nep, you are welcome to at me if you want to run, like, FF stuff. Why did the chicken cross the river? She didn't, because she couldn't fly. You are always welcome to at me for this shit. Longbow. Okay, if I physic you up, I will be a... Longbow is 3 to 10. Oh, I can actually just, like, shit on your life. Hilarious. Yeah, Grim lives in the FF chat, so if, like, you ever need to run dailies or something, like, I don't mean to offload my duties onto her, but, like, she's constantly on, so I am surprised at how active that particular chat has been, but, like, hey, I'm happy people are finding a use for it. God, you were born the year F. Oh my God, am I really that old? I mean, I'm not 24 yet. I got a month. Ah, more you know. Terribly sorry about that. Twenty-four is old? Well, I feel old. Tits on a biscuit, that ain't good. You still have Eclipse. So... Eclipse is 3 to 10. Go here. Do I have to clear this within any amount of time to get the weapon? Okay, good to know. Can't hurt the banana boy. Why'd you use a 4-blaze on a Merm? Because Lou has 15 magic, and I also like how 4-blaze looks. Sue me. Oh my god. I mean, I guess that's not that. Okay, that's a little fucking spooky. I mean, it would be if I didn't have a bow. But I do, so... actually, kind of need to use it. I might need to use the bow here, actually. Yeah, I will. Okay. Heal you up with Nime. Zerk up the... College bat? Yeah, college... But this isn't like, hey, local internet boy says college is bad, Mortal Heavenly. I think college is worthwhile in some scenarios, but I don't... You're born in 91, so you're... You really are chat dad. God, I am terrible at gauging people's anything over the internet, apparently. Yeah, apparently I can't gauge anything over the internet, but like, hey. Whoops. Heck. Hell, you... We'll move the staff boys down. Chicken. Gotta bait you, I guess. I will start moving over this. I'm not saying that you'll double crit, but it's possible and I don't want to fucking do it. So. A college degree is very important for your first job. Okay, I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait. Alright, I can actually just walk over. Fine. I gotta wonder what, like, I was born in 96, so I got a little bit of, like, late 90s, early 2000s culture in terms of what I grew up with. Like, what are the cornerstones of people born after, like, 2001? Like, if you were born after 9/11, I guess, like, I feel like that in and of itself is a big ol' paradigm shift in American. See. Yeah, like what are the cornerstones of your media growing up? Cartoons, games, shows, what have you? I'm younger than your little brother. What the? I'm gonna turn 24 in less than a month. Like, May 6th. It's less than a month. Come on. I'm not baby. I'm not baby. I want power. Any female born after 1993 can't cook. All they know is McDonald's. Charge they. Is that a reference to something? Speed and other stats, but mostly speed. Okay. I'd appreciate if you, like... Actually, you can't attack me from cross river, so fuck it. Do your worst. Heck. So... I steal from you, and I rescue with ass. So we're fine. Let's go ahead, yoink you. And just remember, the Sigurd one, there's a Seliph one coming. And I'm gonna try and be a little more proactive on it. Eclipse, 30, 39. Item, killer bow here. One, two. So we'll kill all of you, and then we'll bait the eclipse. Oh, reinforcements, please do not come for me. I appreciate that I got the opportunity to grow up when the internet was not so ubiquitous, like, when there just wasn't as much to do on the internet. Like, obviously, I could have gotten sucked into MMOs or things like that. I still remember... Ah, God. There was, like, this Flash game MMO. It wasn't RuneScape. It was, like, obviously made in Adobe Flash, but it was really cool, and, like, everything had over-gilded armor that I played for a while. I think it was, like, Adventure Quest or something? I played that for a little bit. I played RuneScape. The Foster's thing. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. I think whatever. I don't really play Wizards, but... Adventure Quest, is that what it... Okay, so I did get it right. So I went all over the place. I originally went to Butler University. It was down in Indianapolis. And so I originally went there as a music composition major, because in high school, I went there as like a exchange, like, hey, play this concert here. And their sax dude really liked me. So they decided, hey, yeah, listen, apply here. Once you're done, we'll give you a full ride of, like, whatever. We'll give you full ride for music. So I went there as a music composition major. And the first year I went there, some dudes, like the faculty that I went there to study under, they kind of all left. The reason is kind of shitty. So they got Title IX is a thing. It's a thing that happened. It's a thing that happened to pretty much everyone I wanted to study under. So I realized that I didn't care about, like, any of the faculty anymore. So I kind of got debated. So I immediately switched to computer science. I knew nothing about computer science and I hated math. So that was a bad idea. Don't do that. And after being there for 2 years, they finally kind of confronted me and were like, hey, listen, you're not a music major anymore, and you're not in any bands or ensembles, so why are we paying for your education? And then I gave the only response I could, like, yeah, right you are, bucko. So I kind of jumped ship and transferred over to Purdue, a larger university. If you watch basketball, you probably know of them. And I went there for computer science. Holy shit, Purdue computer science is scary. Don't do it. It will ruin your soul. So yeah, then I transferred to computer graphics, and I graduated from Purdue with a degree in computer graphics, business administration, and I picked up a minor in computer science because fuck it, I had the credits. What is Title IX? So Title IX, it's essentially like dismissal due to sexual misconduct. The long and short of it was they were kind of being... They weren't exactly being an upstanding citizen with some of the female... I forget what the dance squad was called, but... Yeah, don't diddle kids. Even when they're not kids, even when they're like adults. Probably don't leverage your position of authority to fuck your students. That's very not cash money. I don't suggest doing it. Personally, I would not recommend going to college for the arts. I think there are just better learning resources for the arts. Like, there are certain schools, like a specific. If you get into a prestigious arts school and you have a career path, like in mind, the connections that you would make there are arguably more valuable than the education you receive. Because I think you can receive a top quality education through a lot of online resources. Also, Seven Thunderhead, thank you for the follow. Enjoy your stay here. If you're trying to go to like any sort of STEM, I would agree that. Yeah, it's probably a good idea to go to college. Like, those doors just won't open up to you if you don't have a degree. Final 9 is basically Byleth. Yeah, pretty much, except they actually care. How busted do you think Ellen will be? She's going to be a staff demote. She's also never going to get into Heroes, so... Oops. I'm going to go into computer graphics. Computer graphics is a very broad field. You need to specify a little more what you're interested in. I will say this, if you are, like, dead set on going to college, do something you like. Like, do something you are passionate about and that you can do well in. My roommate back in Butler, like, he was an absolute savant when it came to pretty much anything to do with politics or history. Like, he could tell you anything about anything, like, oh, this happened, like, in 1652 in this small remote village in China, and, like, blah, 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 and, like, he was passionate about it. He would read books on history and politics in his free time, but he was a computer science major. And he sucked a dick at math, and he hated it, and he did poorly in it, and he had to drop out because of it. So if you're dead set on going to college, do something that you care about. Like, obviously try and reconcile what you care about and what you can get paid to do, but like, don't do something that you are both not passionate about and not good at. Just don't waste your money. It probably doesn't seem like a lot now if you're just taking out loans, because it is very easy to get school loans. Way too easy, IMO, but also, goddammit, your speed is a little lacking. But you're gonna have to pay it back. And, yeah, Sanders is out of the race, so you're definitely gonna have to pay that shit back. Have fun. You won't, but, you know, have fun. Student loans in America, it is a business. They make it incredibly easy for you to get student loans because they know it'll be a bitch to pay back and you can never get forgiveness on them. They never go away because people can stand to make money off of it, so why would they ever forgive it? Oh yeah, you can still vote for him, and I certainly am. Indiana hasn't voted yet, and like at the very least, I'm you know what? No, I'm gonna leave politics out of this. Like, I have my political opinions, but primarily I want this to be a chill, groovy space, and politics suck. Just like, I don't care what side you land on, politics kind of sucks. It's like PP. It's not fun. So we're just gonna pretend it's not a thing. Yeah, teaching requires a degree. For things like teaching, if you have a career path in mind, let me put it this way. If you're going to college for a specific career path that requires a degree, do it. Do it. Because you kind of need that shit. If you're going to college just to study something that you like with no real plans to do anything with it afterwards, give it a little more thought. Go to community college for the first 2 years. In fact, go to community college for the first 2 years no matter what. Because, like, it's cheap as shit. College is a money in, money out equation. And that's how it should always be treated as. Okay, next up, we gotta steal from you. And you got a brave sword. You'll crit one of these, right? Good job. I guess I'm kind of passionate about the whole college thing because I felt like I was lied to about the importance of college, what you would gain from college, and like the validity, the valid financial decision making that is taking out a shitload of student loans. Because like I'm lucky, I did very well in high school. I was a smart kid in high school, paid attention, I tried. So I didn't get burned too badly, but I still like, I got tens of thousands of dollars of loans. Like I could check exactly how much, but I'm not going to because that would make me sad. So I don't think students are, God, you know, whatever. Max HP, good job. I don't think students are adequately educated about the like pros and cons of going to college. It's treated as like the end all be all for every situation. I get loan, no, not loans. So you can get scholarships based off of academic achievement, and like, because I got a bunch of scholarships, I didn't have to take out as many loans. Because I went to, Butler's a private school, and it is, fuck all expensive. Like, if I didn't get those music scholarships, I wasn't going there, period. But when I transferred to Purdue, I probably could have gotten a full ride to Purdue had I had my shit in order to begin with, but I didn't. Because of which, I just, like, I had to pay for Purdue. And it's in-state tuition, and I respect the hell out of the university just because they are unwilling to ever raise tuition. Like, for whatever, like, complaints I have about that school, I appreciate that they, like, from a money in, money out perspective, they got their head on straight. Were you valedictorian in high school? Holy shit, no. God, I was an A student, but to be valedictorian in high school, it's not about being smart, it's about gaming the system. And I just didn't game the system. I took harder classes, and I didn't take a bunch of honors classes that were weighted on a 5-point scale. I also just didn't care by senior year, I stopped caring because I realized that high school kinda, but I graduated with highest distinction, or whatever the equivalent was. Oh no, not my boy. I graduated from a school, like, my graduating class is about 500 something kids. It just wasn't feasible. Oh, fuck you! Fuck you! That must have been like the very edge. 1, 2, 3. That was like, oh, god damn it. High school does not prepare you. Well, it does because the first 2 years of college are just high school. But again, please just seize. No, I gotta steal all this shit. So that's a speed wings. I want it. That's a god. Okay, I actually don't give a shit about the goddess icon. That's a secret book. I also don't give a shit about. That's an energy ring I care about. I'm just saying, if you don't have your prereqs for college, just go to community. Like, money in, money out, it's a better deal. And obviously, like, that, it will depend on where you are. Also, Ellen, where the fuck are you? Need healing. High school. I will say, I learned a lot in high school, but not from my classes, just socially. I learned a lot socially. I learned how to be socially adept. I learned how to grease some palms. Because, like, the best work advice I can give anyone, just be pleasant to work with. You don't have to be the best. Just show up and be pleasant. Have people like you. Having people like you, it's worth a lot. Like, it's really worth a lot. Okay, and we're gonna just... Okay, we're just gonna... I'm not gonna speed through this. I'm not gonna speed through it. I can speed through, like, support grinding. I won't speed through actual gameplay. Yeah, if you need to know it in college, it'll get taught in college. Like, assuming that you are not terribly behind in high school. What's it like having a social life? I don't know. I haven't had... Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I was pretty sociable in... Fuck you. Also, shit, I gotta get you out of there. I had a social life in high school. I did not have any social life in college. Like, straight up, I've lived like a hermit for years. I can count on one hand the amount of people from my college that I would still talk to after graduating. That's from 2 universities, mind you. One old roommate, one guy I worked with, another girl I worked with, Harrison. There are 4 people I would maybe still talk to. Arguably 3. Arguably even, probably like 2 people. Like, I found one person from each university that I gave a shit about. But I didn't have a social life in college. Didn't see the need. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and you go back. And just gonna fuck. I mean, I've lived like a hermit for the last 4 years of my life. Honestly, probably the last 5 years of my life. I think it was more of a... Pragmatic makes it sound better than it actually is. But it was kind of like, is it worth the effort to go out? And like in many cases, I deemed that, nah, not really. Okay, how many more do I have to deal with? 1 more Eclipse, 2 more Berserks. We should be fine. So, Banana Boy hasn't been hit. Great Groovy. We'll just mend you up, why not? I mean, I guess this is me talking about, like, physical relationships, like, people that I can talk to in person, but... Like, I made a lot of online friends during college. I'm not sure how many of you are familiar for game Smite. It is, like, a third-person MOBA. Fun game. Kind of went to shit, but, like, I still enjoy it. Made a lot of good friends with that. I still talk to them to this day. Probably my longest... There is a guy I have known for, like, years and years and years. Don't you fucking dare hit me with that. That I met through Smite, and, like, still keep in contact. I still have, like... God, there are people who I talk to that... Like, some of them are graduating high school right now. Like, I've known these kids, I guess they're adults now, since they were in middle school. I mean, it probably makes sense that you have more of a social life through church. I think organizations are better about that than actual classes are. Okay. One more turn, and then we can start, like, ending this map. Don't you dare, don't you fucking do it. Don't make the chicken mad. And we're good. Okay, back to adventure. Go ahead. Stiru. Thank you. Pull a talisman. Rescue you, put you here. Can Roy kill with a brave sword? Holy shit, he can't. no one else can, like... No one can cheap shot me, so... I'll just go ahead and sit here with the killer lance. Only have Fenrir. Okay, which means I can advance with a mage squad, but I will still be waiting for Astolfo to steal all their shit. Yeah, I apologize that I'm kind of taking this slow, but I want to steal all their shit, and I only have one thief. Ew. Whoops! Want a crit? Oh, wait, you don't even double kill that. Ooh, that's spooky. Next map should be more exciting. We'll do the next map here, too. Maybe you hit. You don't hit. I'm not looking forward to Chapter 21. And I probably shouldn't do it, but I will. This is what happens when I play slow. I feel bad, so I extend stream length, but I get tired, so I play shittily, and then I kill half my squad. It's a vicious cycle. Here's the thing. When I had a job as a software trainer at my university. And I had that job for several years. I actually say I learned more at that job than I did at college proper about, like, doing computer graphics work. So I would oftentimes just get charged to do whatever, like, hey, teach this guy the software that you don't know, or hey, how do you do this thing in Photoshop or Premiere? Fuck, I don't know, I gotta figure it out. I learned more in that job than I did in college, but I was also, at the tail end, I was doing work for Mangs from that. And, like, I really liked that job because I was able to do, like, remote internet work and also, like, more traditional office work. But I feel like I have to work a lot harder for my and this sounds shitty, but I have to work considerably harder for my money in doing freelance work because like Mangs is a great employer. Of all of the clients I have worked for, Mangs is like leaps and bounds, like he's very professional, he's great to work with. And like he cares about my well-being, which that's surprising. I don't expect employers to really do that. But like especially I have bills to pay, so I kind of appreciate Twitch because I thought that like 3 people would watch and maybe like 1 person would sub Twitch Prime. So honestly, like Twitch has been very nice in helping pay my bills. But yeah, online freelance work, I kind of need to do put in a little more effort to make ends meet with it. But I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot more. The fact that I can like technically make a living working with a series that I've loved for more like 16 years or so. Actually, I guess well more than 16 years. Going on what, 18 years now? Like, there's some satisfaction in that I really couldn't find in office work. My dad thought, so I told my dad that like, because I have to do taxes, and my dad helps me out with that because he's, you know, an adult that actually knows how taxes are supposed to work. So I'm like, yeah, I made like X amount of money through streaming. Like, streaming? Yeah, you know, like, you see my room, like I have a little ring light and a webcam. And like, I could hear it in his voice. He was very trepidatious, like, what do you stream? Like, what do you do? Oh, you know, I stream video games. You made money just playing, and you're just playing video games. Nothing else, nothing that would make me or your mom, like, uncomfortable? Like, what the fuck you implying? My dad didn't believe me. He thought like, oh man, it's gotta be sex work. I raised a harlot. I make my money through my OnlyFans. And like my dad gets it now, but he like it just wasn't something that he thought was possible. So it's like, oh god, what is my boy doing? Look what they did to my boy. This game has a normal and a hard mode. This game also has a Maniac mode, which is an entirely different patch because it would replace hard mode with Maniac mode, and there are only 2 difficulties available in FE6. I could have played this on normal, and it probably would have been like, I'm not gonna say a breeze because FE6 can be a little difficult, but you don't have to play it at the level of difficulty I am. Do I like Indiana? I don't hate it. I grew up with people. I know people who like would love nothing more than to leave the state and never look back. Like there are people who think Indiana is an absolute shit. And to be fair, depending on where you live, there can be literally nothing to do. Like it can be dead as hell. But I don't hate it. Maybe it's because I haven't seen a lot. I haven't lived a lot of other places, so I don't know what I'm missing per se, but I think Indiana's fine enough. Ah, that's an impetuous little chap again. I mean, granted, I've never lived in, like, the Bible Belt of Indiana. Like, there are a bunch of, like, itty-bitty towns where people are stereotypically kind of, like, traditionally conservative. Like, my old roommate, like, at Butler, the guy who ended up going to the military, like, he was gay. His parents didn't know. In fact, I pulled the oh god, that's a story for another day, but he grew up in like kind of like the Bible Belt of Indiana. Like if his parents knew, his parents would have kicked him the fuck out. Oh, I didn't out him. Quite the contrary, actually. I get like, especially in early college when I would just wear like skinny jeans, boots, and like tank tops. People are like, that man spends time in his hair and his jeans are tight. Does he like dick? And like, I'm like, okay, that's fine. That's a reasonable assumption to make. I can't be mad. But like, I would get clocked as gay a lot. Or like, not clocked as gay. Falsely clocked? Is there a word for that? And like, I've made my peace. I've had people think that since like high school. So it's whatever. But, and I guess I'm just telling the story, when his parents came to visit, just to make sure that like, okay, his parents like, they cannot know that he's gay, I pulled a sneaky, and I turned up the gay to 11. I wore a shirt that was way too small for me, that was essentially a crop top. I donned the skinniest pair of skinny jeans I had. I wore like my higher, like, I had boots of a heel. I wore those, and like, I was just overly friendly and touchy-feely with him. So by the time his parents left, they fucking hated me, but they thought he was very straight. Like, I'm still fucking proud of that. I'm still proud of that shit. Yeah, I don't know what his parents, like... I imagine his parents would be a little chiller with it nowadays, but like... Especially like when he started college, there's absolutely no way that would have gone over well with his folks. So I'm happy to have been able to help. Alright, Ellen, what can you do? Ah! Murder! I see. Goodbye! How am I 6'4"? I'm top. Look, I have like a con stat of -3. I am an absolute svelte twig of a man. I'm very skinny. Am I serious? Yeah, I'm 6'4". I'm a tall motherfucker. I am a gangly dude. The weird thing is a lot of my friends growing up were also tall as hell, so I didn't really register as like, oh yeah, I'm tall. I'm just like, okay, I'm on the taller end of my friend group. Because like everyone in my friend group was like at least 6 foot. Like there was one guy who was like maybe 5'11", but everyone else was like 6'2", 6'3", 6 foot, 6'5". Like my friends were just tall, so it didn't register to me that, oh yeah, I might be taller than average. Boars might die later. Boars ain't dying. The legend never dies. Also, yoink! Hey, Napping Up, thank you for the sub. I enjoy your stay in my super barracks, and enjoy Titania for Gun, and the other two, and whenever Twitch deems it possible for me to have more emotes. But, you know, that's a story for a different day. Can I just, like, Kyurabo you? Or can I just Borgia? I can probably just Borgia. I think maybe I hit. Good job. HP, skill, speed, and luck. What am I in metric? What am I outside of freedom units? 6'4" in metric. So what, you guys, like, you use centimeters, right? Like, is centimeters how normal people measure their height? Okay. I am 193 centimeters. So, I am a tall man. I am a skinny boy, but I'm a tall man. Anyway, continuing to steal all of your shit. I'm not gonna say that this is a, like, horribly designed sub-objective, but it's very tedious to have to cart your thief around because you can't really kill them without stealing. I would very much suggest that I get that droppables aren't a thing, but like, maybe make them a thing because holy shit, this is tedious. I'm an only child. I technically have a half-sister that I've seen like 3 times, and she's like the actual scum of the earth. But for all intents and purposes, I am an only child, yeah. Okay, Roach can... Wait, yeah, I guess. Roach isn't got a crit. That's... I mean, I had a best friend growing up. He had a little brother, like... I think he's the closest thing to a little brother I have. I've like seen him grow up from diapers to becoming a respectable young man. Like, it's weird. The he's in college now. It doesn't feel right. He feels too young and stupid for that, but he's in fact neither young nor stupid. Good job. Crit my Armanites. Do your best. Oh shit. Chicken! Take some stuff, please. Thank you, thank you. Yoink! Does Cyan is gay? A question asked quite often growing up. It's like, I didn't always wear my hair like this. For the longest time, if you know what Bruno Mars looked like in, like, the mid-2010s, that's kind of how I wore my hair throughout all of high school. Just, like, puffy pompadour, Like, really short on the sides, really puffy up top. That's just how I looked. How long is I mean, to fix, I don't really do a lot to my hair, to be perfectly honest. It is mostly a matter of, like, letting it dry. So, like, curly hair, you cannot do the same things that you would do to, like, straight hair. You have to be a little more regimented in your routine. So, like, really the worst thing is, like, I'll get out of the shower and I don't really do anything. I'll, like, put my hair in a towel, like, put some conditioner in it, but it's just a matter of letting it dry. And I could use a blow dryer, but that's lame, and that takes a lot of time. And I'm lazy, so I don't do that. So as far as, like, actually active effort on my part, like, I can wake up and be ready to go in, like, 30 minutes, and that's just because I take long-ass showers, because hot water is very nice, and I'm always cold. Also, I'm sorry this chapter's taking so long, but that's what happens when you get everyone a stealable. I'm gonna steal it. Doesn't that guy have a berserk? He did, but Good, okay, I definitely... I tanked him all with Faye. I am a cold-hearted bitch, this is correct. Like, objectively. I shave my head. I'm be honest, I don't want to ever go bald. Like, some people can rock it, but I don't know, I'm under the impression that I probably have a weird shaped head, and I don't really want to find out. So I'd like to have a head of hair until I kick the bucket. Like, for example, I think Mangs pulls off a shaved head look pretty well. I think it helps that he's like a more built guy. I think shaved heads work better on guys who can grow good facial hair or like guys that are beefier and stronger. And Mangs lifts. Mangs a big boy. Mangs got some bulk to him. I do not. I have a con of -3. I mean, you could probably check his face. I'm pretty sure his Facebook's public. Like, if you join the Fort Mangs Facebook, you could probably see a picture. I don't know. I don't really... Outside of just, like, communicating with Mangs, because of apparently what he enjoys using for, like, business discussions, I don't ever go on Facebook. But I'm sure there are pictures. Let me put it this way. This hoodie that I'm wearing, I probably had since, like, freshman year of high school. Maybe a little earlier. Like, I've been able to fit into clothes for a long time. And I haven't bought clothes in forever because that's... Trying to buy jeans when you are tall as fuck and thin as a rail is... not fun. 19, I could just max you out. I think I'd rather use Roy. Do I worry about my color fading? Not really. I'd be fine with white hair, whatever. That's a really solid level. Like, here's the thing. Big and tall. Like, you would assume, like, okay, so you're tall as shit. Just drop it in one of those specialty big and tall. Yeah, no, it's not. It's big and tall. It's not big or tall. Okay, which one of you is C's? Also, can I just, like... Okay, since there's no requirement... I'm gonna go ahead and grind for support for like 2 seconds. Yeah, big and tall. It's big and tall, it's not big or tall. And I'm not big. I'm very tall, not big. Good luck living in Japan if your height, God. One of my close friends, if you've ever seen, like, if you ever tuned into the FF raids, Amani, the samurai, he's the one who streams our FF raids. Like, I went to high school with him. He's 4.5 years older than me, but he's heading over to Japan to get his master's. And that's cool. I'd love to visit him, but I'm gonna bang my head on fucking everything. And I get it. People are like, you're complaining about being tall, like, first world, and yeah. I probably don't recognize all of the implicit benefits I have through being a taller guy in America, but holy shit, dude, I hit my head on so much stuff. Okay, Roy. Wow, everyone is dead but Sue. Cool. Well, Lou Day and Lou Day Chicken. It's Percival, support of anyone that I care about. Answer is actually Dorothy's not fielded. And Douglas is dead. Lalam's not here. Okay, well. Where do you start? Loon, if you're in my Discord, like, just kind of post in the FE6 chat. I can give you a code that... So there are things in the game called recruitment codes. Anyone can give them out. I give them out. I give them out because I want the chocobo. If you give one out to someone, they get like a huge XP buff. They get a bunch of like nice starting items. They get some extra gold. They get an item that'll help them gain XP quicker. A bunch of other nice things. It makes the early game of FF14 a lot more manageable because like the original Realm Reborn thing, not the greatest. Like it's okay, but it's not the greatest. Oh yeah, you need to get the Eorzean world. Do you need to get the A? Did I actually hide the... I don't know if I hid the actual text channel. I hope I didn't, but I might have. Yeah, Grim, he'll set you up just good. Let me just double check. Permissions, what are the permissions? What are the permissions? Did I set them correctly? Everyone can... Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess you would have to... You know what? I'm just gonna make it so you can read and send. That's fine. But I'll just make it so you can't see the voice channels if you don't. Hikari, they can get the role, and I just opened up the channel for them, because I guess now that there are actually people that give a shit about it, it doesn't make sense to hide the channel behind permissions. It makes sense to hide the voice channels behind permissions, because like that just clutters up the server. Can you only get 2 supports per chapter? So an MMO is not exactly a JRPG. I mean, it is a JRPG in terms of how the story is told, but the actual mechanics are quite different. You have to take a more active approach to combat. Or you just, like, don't ever enter combat and just become the best fisherman the world's ever known. I would say if you have no experience with, like, anything, play a simple DPS, or maybe play a tank. Don't play a healer. If you play a healer, it will probably sour your initial impression. Okay. Survey says you can't get more than 2 supports in a map. Great, groovy, fantastic. Oh! What? Right. That's a thing. Okay, yeah, alright, back to gameplay. Forgot that just... Fuck. Wow, this is some primo bullshit. So is it always a static thing, or is it randomized every time? This is why you seize as you go? I don't remember this shit from generic. I'm sorry. I don't remember vanilla. Yeah, I opened up the FF, like, text channel, so it should be fine. Yeah, Grim literally, he lives there. I mean, Nep also kind of lives there, but, like, Grim lives there. Like, as long as I'm online, they're there. Okie dokie. Do you have anything worth stealing? You have elixirs. That might actually be worth stealing. Yeah, I don't know if Nep's actually active in the voice chat. He's kind of always there, chilling. Healers aren't bad. It's just a... So if you have experience with other MMOs, yeah, you'll have fun of healers. Because healers DPS. Healers are not like heal sluts, as they would be called. You have to DPS as a healer. But it's kind of fun. I don't know, I know a lot of people don't like the responsibility of keeping others alive. It's stressful for a lot of people. So if you've never played an MMO, I wouldn't recommend you start healer because that can be kind of stressful. Okay, so this chapter's I went from thinking this chapter was like kind of bad but tolerable to like primo bullshit instantly. I mean, I can't imagine it would be fun or feasible to be hyper invested in two different MMOs. That just seems like a nightmare. What class would I recommend? I don't have that much experience with, like... I've only played FF14 for a little over a year, and, like... The samurai I played with, like... One day we were talking, and he was like, you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to high-level raid in Final Fantasy. You know what you'd like to do? You'd also like to do that. And when I tried to protest, he pulled out a gun, put it to my head, and said, no, 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 you're playing. So I was dragged through the entire story at gunpoint. I played Dragoon. I think Dragoon's fun. You jump. Final Fantasy IV was cool. Kane's a cool dude. Well, actually, not. Hey, Polaris Tome. You can actually see it in action. So it is a Reaver Tome that is effective against druids. That's kind of cool. Kane was a simp. Don't do my man Kane like that, alright? Q, goddammit. Okay, well, shit, I forgot this is a thing. So, enjoy me slowly seizing everything, because this is a bullshit chapter with bullshit requirements. Yo, big boy. Big boy Stan Stamos. Thank you for the resub, and continue to enjoy Titania Pagan. Thanks for sticking around, I appreciate it. Lance is a Chad, but he's an underleveled Chad. Chad was a Chad, but now he's a dead Chad. Dead Chads can't do anything. Play Wizard 101. Stream idea, no. I think I played Wizard 101 for a short time as a child. And I didn't get, like, past level 20 or something. I didn't get very far in it. Okay, but, like, consider that, like, I forget, it was, like, who was Cecil's girlfriend? Rydia was the green-haired lady. Rosa! Consider that, like, Rosa's pretty. I mean, I think Rydia's cooler. Like, I thought Rydia was the tits as a kid. Okay, did I choose correctly? I did not. I did not choose correctly. how would you recommend getting into JRPGs? Well, what system do you have? What other games do you like? There are certain JRPGs that are pretty easy to get into. Like, honestly, I think the Paper Mario and the Mario Luigi system, Mario and Luigi games, are great starter JRPGs because they were intended to be piss easy. They were starter games. Look, I'm a very good musician. I will toot my own horn here. I know my way around an instrument. I cannot for the life of me play any sort of rhythm game. It doesn't work. I am inept. Here's the thing. I think Xenoblade's a masterpiece. I also think that Xenoblade is, like, very demanding. It is a long game that asks a lot of you. I think if you just want to get into... But, like, a lot of the JRPGs I'd recommend are old as shit, and I'd probably view them through the rose-tinted glasses of not minding that they're old as shit, but I'm sure a lot of people do. I don't know. I don't know what to recommend nowadays. Like, I can give you JRPGs that I like and think are good. I'm not sure how good they would be as starter ones, though. Octopath is a very pretty game. I would in no way recommend it as a JRPG. Like, as a JRPG, that game is horrendous. I think it's beautiful. I think its soundtrack is kick-ass. Holy shit, it does not have a story. It is just a piecemeal amalgamation of tropes weaved together in the laziest way possible. Like, I really enjoyed Octopath, but I think it was held back by trying to fit the Switch's, like, hardware gimmick of pick up and play. I couldn't recommend. I enjoyed Octopath. I didn't get to the end game because I could not give a shit about... I couldn't give a shit about the story, and the gameplay was just worse Bravely Default. But yeah, Bravely Default. That shit is the tits. Do I have any, like, issues handy? I mean, Chrono Trigger's always thrown around as like, hey, this is a great starter JRPG, and I think the DS remake holds up very well if you can get your hands on it. But it's also very old, and I'm not sure if everyone is willing to deal with that level of, like, being old. Persona 5, I can't give an opinion on it right now because the Royal is what I'd push people towards, and I don't know all the changes made. Persona 5 proper, like, it starts out fantastic, and then the rest of the game happens, and it slowly slides downhill. God, this sucks. God, this chapter sucks. If anything, I'd say Persona 4 Golden is a better starter JRPG. I think its characters are considerably better. They're more personable. I would suggest saving chapter 21 until tomorrow. Well, I didn't expect this to take me that long. I thought, like, okay, let's just lollygag, get some supports, and seize, you know, because any of them would work. Surely, like, if everyone's dead, no one can spawn. Like, who the fuck is calling in these reinforcements? Everyone's dead! I'll give credit to Persona 5, though. Its non-playable cast is considerably more interesting than Persona 4's. But holy shit, it's like, the playable characters in P5, maybe it's because the social link system does not revolve around those characters. It's like having a support. Imagine a Fire Emblem game where, like, let's say you were supporting Ellawood and Hector together. And instead of, like, talking about their shared history or building, like, a better friendship, they're like, hey, Ellawood, I found this boy named Bob. We need to convince Bob that he can be a swordsman. Bob will never be in our party, and he's a character that doesn't matter. But let's spend all of our support conversations talking about Bob. Or, like, the Makoto one. hey, listen, I know my sister is like a major antagonist and could be a very interesting point of conversation for this social link. But now let's talk about this girl. Let's just talk about this girl who wants a boyfriend. Eat enough hamburgers so you can be my fake boyfriend. And we can fake date. And I can show that I don't know what, like, a hamburger is. Please. For fuck's sakes! Ah! Just stop! Just stop spawning! Look, I like Makoto as an idea, but it's like, think of it this way. It's like, if there's this Fire Emblem character that you really like, let's call him Edward. Let's say he's in a game called Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. And like, you support with Edward, and you realize, oh wait, the only means of developing this character is, not here. Whoops! And yeah, that's Persona 5. I had a good time with it, but near the end, I just could not care. I couldn't care at all. Like the whole kill God for power of friendship stuff that happens in every Persona game. I dug that in Persona 4. Like, I could reasonably... Like, they were friends. The investigation crew, they were friends. The P5 crew, like... They are associates. Haru exists, I guess. Maybe. You know what? Actually, I'll take that back. I think Futaba is the exception to the rule because her dungeon is designed like the Persona 4 dungeons, where it revolves around the character in question. And she essentially has a shadow. And like, I in the shadow, the true self. I must come to grips with this one truth about myself. And like, that's a cool way to design a dungeon. Works very well, and they shouldn't have abandoned it. Make sure you've been drinking, because you've been talking a lot. I'm not a... Oh shit, you have Nosferatu. I'm not a huge slut for the power of friendship trope. I don't hate it. I think it has to fit the game. I don't think you can just slot it into anything and have it work, personally. Hey, does anyone have, like, room? You have room, cool. I want more elixirs. Well, that wasn't water. Well, I don't have water on me. I'm out of tea and I didn't go to Walmart today. Or Meijer, or, like, anywhere but... I went to the gas station and I rear-ended some, like, nice old Asian man. I felt bad. But, like, he shouldn't have brake-checked me. That wasn't cash money of him. Brake-checking me is not cash money. Okay, fuck this divine. Goodbye. Futaba is just worse Bernadetta. No. Bernadetta is worse Futaba. Like, here's the thing. I can buy that she's a literal hikikomori because she's a literal hikikomori. Like, that make... She's not a trope. She's, like, actually that sort of person. Bernadetta's just like, ha ha ha, look at me. I'm funny Japanese trope. Isn't it great? Like, I don't leave my room and just watch anime. Bernadetta tries to be that, but in a world where anime is not a thing, it doesn't work. I see it in Mangs' chat. Why are people spamming pee-pee in chat? I mean, I occasionally refer to things as, like, sucking mad peen or, like, poo-poo garbage trash. So maybe that's it. What is it? Man. Don't you hate it when you want to have, like, actual character development, but, like, all of your supports have this music playing? I have depression and PTSD. And we're not gonna address it, we're just gonna make jokes for like 17 Z supports in a row until we beat this horse dead. That's every support. Like, I will give Three Houses credit. They could have just made, like, they could have made Dorothea just like, ho-ho, I am like seductive girl. Am I not pretty? Oh, player coon, I lust after your sword of a creator. But no, they made Dorothea like one of the most compelling characters in the game and probably one of the most compelling side characters in the series. Because they made her a person, and they didn't make her a walking joke. Okay, is this the one? Oh, thank God! We're done! We're fucking done. I hate this chapter. Give me the bow. This is the Murglice. Good translation. Don't change this. Do not change this. The Mulagir is dumb. Alright, we got the Murglice. Okay, this is cool. I appreciate, like, obviously the Murglice didn't have any sort of artwork before Heroes. I appreciate that this is obviously a reference to the Heroes interpretation of it. You see that little notch coming out of the top of it. 10 out of 10. Brunhilde, don't do this to me. Don't, I'm praising you. Good icon work, don't ruin this for me. The Murglice is fucking stupid. Well, I mean, the Mulagir is fucking stupid. The Murglice is also kind of stupid, but I think it gives speed in this, so I guess it's less stupid. Hey, quick question for you, chat. Why does the Swift Mulagir, and I will say this again for emphasis, why does the Swift Mulagir give you, like, plus res instead of speed? Why the fuck is that a thing? Merlinus, get the fuck off screen. Guinevere, I mean, you're not, like, uncompelling, but FE6 requires that it's kind of carried by 3 people since everyone else can die, and none of those 3 people are compelling. Green Bowlin would be too OP. Why the fuck is Green? Just, like, just make her good! Just make Lost of Sakai, like, better a closed foil. Please. I got a plus 10 Dancer and Nigo for this shit. Just, like, make her good. Give me Duo, Lyn, and Florina so I can care about the game again. No, she doesn't give plus 2 speed in Win Season. You are full of shit. She gives plus 2 attack. You're wrong. Feel bad. Feel bad. What a heartless man. But Zephyl held strong. I never care. Okay, I do wish. And I hope that this is shown in a remake. The whole, like, assassination attempt on Zephyl by his father after FE7, I want to see that. Because that is one of the most compelling aspects of FE6's story, and it happens completely off-screen. If you want an actual depiction of it, you gotta read the manga. I'm not even kidding. Like, anime onlys, you gotta read the manga if you want to see the good shit. But, like, our father gave Zephyl a goblet full of a poisoned drink at a banquet. That was the first and last time Zephyl ever accepted a drink from our father. After returning to his room, Zephyl began to feel dreadfully ill. For 10 days and 10 nights, Zephyl lingered between life and death. But Murdoch, Zephyl's teacher and loyal general, saved his life. Old King made no further attempts on his life? No, at least not to completion. I've heard that he schemed to have Murdoch and Zephyl's mother killed. He was scheming to murder everyone connected to Zephyl. Upon learning of our father's intentions, Zephyl feigned death. At his funeral service, our father leaned over the coffin to view Zephyl's... is that a... Okay, no, that's not an error. It was at that moment that Zephyl sprung from the coffin and, sword in hand... I was but a child then, so naturally I could not understand what was going on, but... all I knew is that my father died and Zephyl never smiled again. Before then, he was stern at times, but was always a kind and loving brother. This is one of the coolest shit. This is the coolest shit. This is the best thing FE6 does. You don't even get to see it. Okay. I think that the Fire Emblem Prelude, like this version of FE, the Fire Emblem theme is used too much in the GBA versions. Most egregiously at the end of Lin mode, but I don't hate it here. I'm okay with this. I swear by the Fire Emblem that I will stop King Zephiel. It's kind of out of place here. I think there could have been a better theme used, but like, it's a good arrangement. Okay, so looking at things, I've been live for about close to 4 hours. But I did start early. So I will let you all decide. I will run a poll. I will go get something to drink. I will use the bathroom. And you can choose whether or not I do chapter 21, which, by the way, let me just double check. FE6. Is this what I think it is? Not RE6, FE6. I don't care about FE6. Oh, no. Oh, it's that one. Okay, chapter 21 will literally take me 2 hours. We're not doing that tonight. Like, it's not even that I wouldn't be up for doing it, but this stream would go for another 2 hours at least. Yeah, I guess we will I guess a 4-hour stream's good. I don't know, I feel like I don't give you guys enough. I cut down my streaming days to 3 days a week so I could just steal Mengs' eggs. I could sneak into his little apartment, take his egg carton, steal all the eggs. But that means I stream less often, so I feel bad about that. Hopefully this is enough for you all. I mean, I feel a little bad about it. I will say, I will be streaming on Sunday, and there will be an extra little surprise on Sunday for all of you. So, I believe we'll just end it here. So, poll, you know what? I will do a poll. I will still do a poll. New poll. Do I make for dinner? I mean, look, I woke up at like 1. Okay, my sleep schedule is mad fucked. Okay, come. Decide my fate. But yeah, I'll do my spiel here. I know a lot of you came from Mengs' stream because that was the finale and a lot more of you showed up. For those of you who stuck around here who don't normally, like, seriously, thank you. It means a lot to have you guys choose to spend your time here. I realize that a lot of you might do that out of obligation or some feeling of obligation, but I hope I can make this streaming experience just... I hope I can make this stream pleasant for you all. Just a nice way to relax or have a little bit of fun. Especially with the world kind of going to shit. And, I mean, hopefully, it might be nice if you stick around or if you enjoy it. But that's really about all I've got. So, look, be it morning, afternoon, or evening, and at this point, well, it might be afternoon for some of you. I don't know, California's weird, but whatever time it is, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and if you're about to head to bed, sleep tight. Thanks for spending your time here, and I hope you have a good one. And also, if you're new here, if you want to keep up to date with stuff, I do have a Discord. If you want to join that, you're more than welcome to. I will not spam your ads. You're always welcome to opt out of stream notifications, but it's a nice little community that more people than I ever expected. Well, if that's something you'd be interested in, give it a shot. But be it morning, afternoon, or evening, like wherever you are, wherever you're at, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and sleep tight. So, I've been me, you've been you, and have a groovy rest of your day. Bye now.